I said, yeah, true.
Yeah, true.
What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Pussy. Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfuckers.
Hello, motherfuckers. Or my all-time favorite one.
The comments. You made them. We came.
They're just YouTube comments.
Oh no. They are a means to summon us.
Who are you?
Reporters in the further regions of experience. Demons to some, angels to others. Oh no, tears, please.
Vision? What do you know about my vision? My vision would turn your world upside down, tear asunder your illusions, and send the sanctuary of your own ignorance crashing down around you. Now ask yourself, are you really ready to see that vision?
Yeah, I knew what that one in there.
My vision. Hey, that one guy
This
used that
is
kid.
TruSanity.
Yeah, TruSanity.
I'm not expecting anything to stop here.
Mm-hmm, for real. Yeah, true. Very true. Very true. What's up? This is TruSanity with Tru Sherm. This is basically the relabeling of Relentless to TruSanity, because I thought it'd be a much more fitting name for this show. Because we be going off the rails sometimes. All the time.
No, I'm a danger.
What's up, a Manly Load? Manly Load, talk about first.
A manly load is always there first. Of course.
I just did that one. I just did that before the live stream. So
I don't. No, I'm typically like inconsistent. Like I'll be there like 30 minutes before, and then my own live stream, I'll show up like 2 hours into the live stream.
Don't feel bad. Wen's done that shit a couple times himself, and then be talking shit on you too.
Oh no, it wasn't like
late.
Oh yeah, Wen and I always beat each other to the live stream.
I was gonna ask you,
sucks.
What happened to the 20-hour extravaganza, the fucking job that we did basically last weekend?
It's still uploading.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's
still
uploading.
uploading.
It's still processing as we speak.
That was the most legendary. I was 6 hours in there, and then I got to like, what was it, hour 17, and then I started blacking the fuck out. I'm like, oh no. Well, I guess this is it. I came in, I did my thing.
Of that live stream, like I'm literally gonna like wake up and think that I'm still in the live stream, and then I'm gonna wake up out of that dream, and then I'm just gonna be like, oh my god.
We're in an inception of live streams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I guess we gotta talk about the giant elephant in the room. It's up to you, Tico. What would you like to do?
It's up to you. It's your show. You run with it.
Why?
It's your show. I'm living in it.
Why is he? I just have to know, why is he so sensitive? Like it does. Like I don't even want to really say his name, but I guess we're just gonna go ahead and say it for like, not to puss out or anything, but like, dude,
for posterity,
Big J Triple X, dude. If you had a problem with any of us, that's not. Hey. But if you wanted to talk to any of us, you could have just, came to us like a man. But instead, it's like, dude, live stream after live stream after live stream after. You're worse than the fucking media with Trump. You're worse than fucking like I don't get it. Every day, you're in a new beef with someone else. You're in a new beef with someone else. It makes no fucking sense. Dude, let it go. Seriously. I'm Castor Troy. You're Sean Archer. Let it go.
I can describe it. I can describe it. It's sort of like
Go ahead.
it's sort of like the sensitivity. It's like when you have to meet a lot of new people and they all have varying views, especially people who are like different, like have made different decisions than you in life. It can be hard to like confront that if you're very emotional, because you'll be thinking like, oh, you know, you just get jealous. Like that's why I think the J in Big J Triple X stands for jealousy.
Basically, I agree with you 100%. And the sad part about that is like I leave my email under all my videos, so if you have any questions, you can always ask me.
Well, he's gonna make like 1,000 troll accounts and send them all to. If he discovers your real name, he's gonna try to freak you out. Like seriously, if you do,
well, I've already said my real name on stream multiple times. I've doxed myself on stream on my channel multiple times, so I'm not worried about that.
No, but Big J is like he's like fucking Owen Hart, you know, the guy who used to imitate him back in like the early '90s or whatnot.
Yeah,
it's time for a change. It's time for a change. That's like he's acting like some sort of fucking reject rebel who thinks he's gonna change. You're like, dude. You're a fucking YouTuber with 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations, but you're not changing anything, bro. Entertain us. Like, notice how all the YouTubers who are doing anything, they're entertaining. You fucking idiots are not entertaining. You're just starting beefs with people who, you talk about me? Well, I'm going to... And then as soon as someone talks about you, you get your fucking panties up in a bunch. And it's like, well, motherfucker, you talking shit about us? What the fuck?
Serious.
And then you act like someone... Yes, you act like someone murdered a fucking cat in front of your house and fucking drew fucking Satan's circle in front of it and started trying to summon fucking demons to try to... No one wants to harm you, you fucking Big J triple fucking... Oh, I almost said... But I'm not going to say it.
Like I said, I think a lot of people...
I don't care. I will harm you. I will harm you very badly. I ain't got no problem with going to jail. I'm that nigga. I'm really that nigga. I will throw a Molotov cocktail through your mama's house. I will RPG rocket every single last relative in your fucking family. Fuck you. I will come to your church and assassinate everybody at church while they're praising the Lord on their knees. Don't fuck with me.
Did you hear that train in the background?
Yes, Mr. Wing. Yes.
Yeah, remember when
I also
told
hear
you
an
about
ambulance.
people?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, typically, Tico is not like this. He is typically very friendly with people.
He's a very lovely human being. Like, this is what I tried to tell this fucking idiot. Please stop going around trying to piss people off. Just don't do it.
Well,
like it's one thing to like make jokes about people and shit, but it's like like he's talking about well, me and this thing between me and Maga Man has been going on since fucking August. It's November, dude. Are you out of your fucking mind? Why would you?
Grow the fuck up. Quit acting like a little bitch. My 6-year-old acts more like a grown ass man than you little faggot ass bitch. You acting like a fucking bitch. I have gay friends that act more straight than your punk ass.
Oh my god.
Fuck out of here with that. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. My daughters act more like a grown up than your punk ass does. Like, come on now, nigga. Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. Or I'm gonna slide you in your fucking chin. Then I'm gonna slide all your best friends while I'm doing it too. Then I'm gonna slide my dick in your motherfucking mama's mouth, you bitch. What? Then I'm gonna slide my dick in your fucking grandma's mouth. And if you tell me she did, I'll dig that bitch up and I'll skull fuck the fuck out of that bitch. Fuck you.
And meanwhile, while he's doing all that to your entire fucking family, you've been talking about you're in a rivalry with the guy on YouTube since August. Like, what do you want to fuck the guy? Like, what do you think Maga Man is sexy or something?
Beta
like,
alpha. It's the beta alpha. He's like, he wants to be.
Apparently, he got Maga Man's dick in his fucking mouth. He can't get his. He's kind of like MIGTOW dictionary, where he had Hammerhand's dick in his mouth and he couldn't let it go. This nigga got Maga Man's dick in his mouth and he can't let it go.
Well, damn.
People.
Tell them how you really feel. Damn.
And like, I could count the amount of like he knows my real name. One of these fucking idiots.
I hate dumb fucks that do that shit. I really do. Well, stop talking to this man, fucker. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck you think you're talking to? I will cut your fucking throat. Well, it's not that serious. No, it is that fucking serious.
It is that serious.
Keep telling me what to do. Well, you ain't got to be that extreme. I am that extreme, bitch. I will cut your fucking throat if you tell me what to do one more fucking time. And if anybody else got a problem with that, I will cut every single witness's throat too.
But see, that's the mentality that they bring out in people because it's like, especially with the shit with Trump.
Not everybody. Most people are easily like people who are easy to manipulate. Those people are the people that follow those people, and that's how you get the shit that we have now, where it's like so much stupidity everywhere around.
There's a difference between emotional protection and the ability to protect yourself.
Mega Man is sexy.
Emotional protection.
Apparently,
you are weak.
Apparently, shit. This nigga can't stop talking about Mega Man. Mega Man, I'm gonna need you to take. I'm gonna need you to get a photographer. We're gonna take nudes of you, and we're gonna send you to Big J. This nigga can't get you off his mind. So I'm gonna hook you up with a photographer.
With the wet wipes.
He's gonna take some full frontals. He's gonna have you
in
the Santa outfit. We're gonna have you in the Easter Bunny outfit. We're gonna go all out so we can send it to Big J.
No,
since he's in love with your ass.
This is the shit I'm talking about, though. Like he's like Money AD 1-on-1. It's like, dude, we're not fighting for like championships here. What the fuck is wrong with you? We're not.
Big J, deep throats, big cock.
I mean, you see Money AD's reaction, right?
Deep throats.
You see Money AD's reaction.
Yeah, it was like whatever. I don't give a shit. No one cares about what the
this
fuck
guy's
this
had
guy's
more.
About.
This guy's had more dick in his mouth than Shaden Rogue.
This nigga had more dick in his mouth than Superhead.
But see, this is what I'm talking about in terms of like this anti-Trump shit. Like I get it, you don't like Trump, but now you fucking idiots are making lists. You fucking morons are like, oh, if you even supported Trump, that it's like it don't mean shit. And after like 6 months, like first of all, you don't realize how many people you go to the supermarket with, and there's a Trump supporter, you don't even realize it. Or the lady behind the thing, she supports Trump, and you would never fucking know about it. Like get over your dumb fucking politics. Get over your dumb like. Do you see any like? This is the thing. Nobody from the right was gonna go to anybody in the left city and do anything. Okay, if anything, they'll just be like, "Oh man," and whatever the fuck. It's like, all right, let's go fucking shoot a gator or something. That's about it. All right, that's about fucking. You guys are over here. Fucking the coronavirus is a fucking pandemic, right? Okay, and these motherfuckers are taking their mask off, breaking socialist distancing, and drinking champagne bottles and shit like that, sharing the shit amongst themselves like coronavirus is not a fucking thing. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
The left are immune.
Yeah, and then well, like not only that, like you have this thing that's parallel. We are getting off the topic, but they do this thing where they believe that they can go outside and potentially spread the virus, and then all of a sudden you see articles where people are like they're coming up with or Biden's healthcare plan. Biden's healthcare plan is supposed to be.
Guess who's in the house, y'all? Somebody that nobody ever really gets to see.
Oh,
yo.
Who is it?
What's up? My nigga.
Who's that?
I can't see.
Freaky Jersey Tales.
It's over.
Get this shit off the screen. Get him
the
off
big
the
gay
screen.
shit.
Who the fuck is that guy? Like we're done. We're seriously. It didn't take like a whole. You see that Big J? It didn't take a whole fucking live stream to talk shit about someone. Only about a few minutes. Like we're already talking about the coronavirus. Like we're not even.
And in other news.
It's like you just got welcomed into a super party, and then all of a sudden, Freaky Jersey Tales, what's going on, baby?
What's going on? How y'all feeling?
Somebody cooler has showed up. Somebody much cooler has shown up.
Speaking of championship belts, I want my belt back, and that's why I've been training. I got my inside gym, and I've been doing jump roping, and I'm going to do some pull-ups, and I'm going to take the title back, brother. You better believe it.
Hey, let me ask you, how did this whole situation start with this guy I was talking about?
I don't even know. I got drug into it by accident.
I don't know him.
I do.
Basically. Okay, let me rephrase that. I do know how it started. Apparently, he's been beefing with Maga Man since like August or April or some shit like that. So I've been like talking to Maga Man. Well, you shouldn't talk to Maga Man. He's this and he's dangerous. I go, have you met me? Like, have you met me?
Have you met some of the people I hung out with? I hang out with.
Like, have you met me? He's not that dangerous. I'm probably more dangerous. I'm way more dangerous than he is. So like it's like and it escalated slowly. Just so I got into Money AD's stream the one time, and I was talking about something, and one of his retarded people decided he wanted to come in the stream and talk shit because yell at Mega Man. Then I basically told both of them they were wrong, and he got into his fucking feelings and said, "Oh, I'm not wrong. I'm being animated." I'm like, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up, you're all, I'm animated. You're not animated, nigga. You're in your feelings. Because you're calling everybody out their name in this fucking stream right now. You're in your fucking feelings. So he went, so his dumbass ran back to fucking Triple J, wherever the fuck his name, triple Lux, double twist, nigga.
Deep throat.
Triple Ducks, double Lux, nigga.
Triple
he ran
dicks.
back to him.
Triple penetration.
Ran back to him and said that, well, Tico Tren was doing this, that, and the other. So his little bitch nigga ran back to him and said, well, Tico Tren was talking shit about him. So I found out that he made a stream about me. So I uploaded those 3 videos about him while I was in the middle of a live stream. Just so we can know that, nigga, I ain't got problems with doing this by my damn self. So I uploaded 3 videos on his ass, talking shit on his ass. And I moved right along. So we finished doing a live stream. That 20-hour extravaganza, basically. And so now he's beefing with everybody in the manosphere. Apparently he's talking about Red Pill Fred, Hammerhand. Don't be shocked if your name comes up. Tru Sherm's already came up. I came up. And apparently he's mad at what's his name? Money AD. He's mad at apparently he's mad at a lot of people apparently. He's trying to turn it into like this big cave match.
Dude, even Lonely
Apparently he ain't mad at me.
Yeah, apparently Lonely underscore catches shit too.
Apparently I'm the only one he ain't mad at. So
you're hanging with me. So don't get too happy about that because that might not last that long.
Moving slow for everyone else.
I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid to go after giants. You know?
Is YouTube moving slow for anyone else? Because it's like it's stuck on 14 there for a minute.
No, it's actually moving pretty nice.
You have to reset your window, but don't leave the stream. Yeah,
hold on. I'll try to do that.
You know, I gotta ask: is this a black pill emo kid?
No, he's a retarded black dude.
I'm not taking part of it. I just got my popcorn and I'm watching because I didn't even know. All I knew is
you're in the stream. You're in trouble just as much as the rest of us. Stop playing.
True. No, true.
You're guilty by proxy. You know damn well you're guilty by proxy.
Yeah.
Because typically, if nobody fucks with me, they'll try to fuck with everybody else in the stream. We're not gonna fuck with Tico today. We'll fuck with everybody else but Tico. Like we don't really want that drama.
They'd be calling Yam up like, I want to debate Tico. I'm like, whoa,
yeah,
why don't you fucking email him
like that? Like, don't DM Yam just to debate me or argue with me. I'm like, nigga,
I don't control. Open. Like I said, I don't.
Apparently, Yam's my personal assistant or something.
Yeah,
he handles all my debates.
I'm also your son.
Yeah, apparently he's my son also. Everybody thinks he's Laszlo. Everybody thinks he's Laszlo. I was like, Laszlo's
I'm a 6-year-old boy. But that, I do identify as underage, so if Big J, you want to fuck me, you're also a pedophile.
Ew.
Just kidding. I wouldn't fuck you with Roseblade's dildo.
Oh, good Lord. Wow, he said Roseblade's dildo. Wow.
I wouldn't let Roseblades fuck you with her plastic toy.
Tru Sherm fell out. He'll be back. They always come back.
I told him to reset the window, but not to X out. But he didn't listen.
He never listens. You know he got to do it. He got to do it the hard way. That's Tru Sherm. He does it the hard way. So what you been up to, Freaky Jersey Tales?
Freaky Jersey Tales.
Ain't not much, man. It's funny because I was in my car trying to get on the stream, but I guess I was having some technical difficulties, so I had to rush home real quick. And
rush home for me.
Well, not rush home. I don't want to.
No, that's like something Big J Triple X would do at his job. He's like, I gotta go home. Somebody just commented on my video. I'm out.
And it was.
But there's a whole bunch of grocery bags to bag. Oh, I can't be doing that.
No, go ahead, Freaky.
Yeah. So what's funny is when I was on the way home, right? when I was on the way home, freaking, I was listening to one of Tico's Black Pill emo videos. Man, he be having me dying. You between them dudes rough. It's like the finest thing I ever had.
He said once in one of them, and I quote, he's like, "I like to make you feel comfortable before I run roughshod on that ass." So I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn, this is savage. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, those are cutting.
Tico's about to go in as soon as he starts saying, "I'm gonna get to these emo black pills." For all intents.
I typically don't go in no more, go in like I used to. Kind of got to have it settle down,
Be like,
yeah,
I'm not finding funny.
I'm not finding funny about it.
All we talk about
yeah, y'all always trying to clown my quotes. You know what I find funny?
I'm gonna need your shit.
Let that shit back in.
That's a good one too.
Let that
I need
shit
y'all to pack
flow
your
around
shit
your
the fuck
head
out
like
of
a fine
here.
glass of wine.
Oh, God.
Marlon, now drink out this.
Oh, y'all gonna love this. So when MIGTOW in the wind over here got to meet Princess.
Cartel Princess?
He got to talk to Cartel Princess on the phone.
Whoa, how was that experience?
She has an air of danger in her voice.
So does every woman, but yes, I get what you're saying.
No, she knows how to use it.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
he
don't know.
got to talk to Cartel Princess for about like 7 minutes on the phone.
Yeah, we have yet to talk. We have yet to talk.
True. You sound like the blob from Scooby Doo.
Sounds like
sounds like System Shock.
Meddling kids.
They just took the mask off the Scooby Doo villains. That's just Tru Sherm.
Sherm, your sound there? Yeah, it's still messed up. What the heck? You sound like you're trying out for Predator or something.
Yeah. It sounds like you're like halfway downloaded into the cloud or some shit. Like you're like, guys.
Are you the star of a drowning scene there, you Sherm?
Let me try again.
No, that's the
sounds like you're trying out for that drowning scene in Final Destination.
Big J triple.
Yeah, that's what a subwoofer would sound like if it was made by Great Value.
Right?
Up and up, an up and up subwoofer, and that would be cool.
That's funny.
So what you guys? What y'all been up to?
Not much. Just been chilling.
Yep. Same here.
Oh, and I don't know if I congratulated you. Congratulations on your the newborn.
Yeah, that's the last one. That's the very last one. That's not happening no more.
Oh, come on, Tico. You got one more in you.
I got that bitch a vibrator. Stop playing.
Come on, Tico.
Might not be with her. Might be with somebody else. You never know.
She better not. She'll be single.
You're like, that baby looks very not like me.
Yeah, that baby looks like nobody in my fucking family. That looks like none of the Rioses or none of the Magras. Go home.
Tico. You got one more in you, Chico. You got one more. You got.
I'm waiting for you to have two.
If I can, yeah. If we have some, it probably will provoke him into having some.
No, I ain't having no more. I ain't having no more. That's it. I'm done.
Hey, Tico, you got one more in you. Come on.
You got two in you, Punk. No, you got two in you.
Hey, look.
If you have triplets, I'll have one.
If I have triplets,
I'll have one.
Triplets? Holy shit. That'd be a painful pregnancy.
How's your sound now, True?
I don't know.
Better.
Am I still roboting?
There he is. He's back.
Yeah, he's back.
There's something sinister going on with my side of the internet. I don't know what's going on. Maybe
that was all Mike. That was no internet. That was all Mike.
Maybe Big J triple gay put some semen on my fucking mic or something. I don't know.
Got him.
Sound like you were trying to swallow your mic.
No, not me. Or maybe he had one of his bro-hoes over here trying to do it. I don't know.
Well, probably.
I mean, I can already picture him in Garage Autonomous out in the moonlight, booty bumping while singing "Dancing in the Moonlight." Everybody and just
Hey, go
twirling
Yeah.
sparkles and glitter.
Y'all are a trip.
Hey, he's the one that told me he doesn't mind being on the inside of a human centipede. So that was his words, not mine.
That is. I would like to thank the person who gave me the thumbs down. Thank you very much. Thank you for participating to my algorithm, and now you just boosted me in the algorithm. Thank you very much. You're a lovely person.
Was it the front of the human centipede, or was it the back? And did he do it with his toes? Like, how did he do it?
Did he do it in a chair? Did he do it in the air? Did he do it in the?
Did he do it in a box? Did he do it in a box?
No one cares about your stupid fucking.
We can give you anything to handle. Freak a leak.
Big J, Wacky World. Keenan. No, just kidding, Keenan. You're cool. Keenan's cool. Just throwing out random names.
Big J, Wacky and off. And Wacky's mouth.
Well, this is going to be another. It's going to be another live stream tonight.
Is there? Yeah, probably.
No.
That Tico Tren, he was talking shit all day.
And all of his friends, and fuck that Tru Sherm guy. He's friends with Mega Man,
I'm like, okay, go ahead.
Baron Yam's an incel.
can't get laid.
What the fuck am I?
You're less of it. You would be less of an incel. Well, if an incel was defined not by the amount of options that they didn't have, then you'd be less of an incel than me. I don't even know if that makes sense.
Oh no, he apparently hangs out with his feminist sisters.
Because apparently, here's the problem with Yam. Yam talks shit on himself, but Yam got 2 women hitting on him right now at his job.
Oh my God! You did not just say that.
Put him on blast. Yam be trying to make himself sound like he ain't shit. Basically,
do not.
He be trying to.
The words.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, he got 2 women hitting him at the same damn time at the same damn job, and they miss each other back. They literally miss each other back. Like I was saying,
not what it is.
15 minutes. So like, if they'd came down the aisle at the same time and seen them together, they'd probably been fighting over his ass.
Tico is wrong.
Tico's right. I heard the inflection in her voice is in yours.
I had a job to do. Okay, I had a job to do. I had a workflow. I didn't follow it. I got caught up in one department of the store. And I got hollered at. It's not a thing. It's not anything special.
You get hollered at every single time I'm on the phone with you about these women.
No, that is not true. That is just simply not true.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Freaking
it is just
They're gonna suck your soul out your body.
That's just Vinwin's thing. He said they're gonna.
Yeah, like you literally get hollered at every single time I'm on the phone with you while you're doing your job. I heard the one woman come around the corner first. Hi, Yam. Hi, how's your day, Yam? You know, she's all nice. Yam's like, hello.
Because I'm scared. I don't say it out of maintained frame. I say it out of fear.
Like, hello. Just like, hello, Yam. Like, I was like, oh, check him out, all pimping at work and shit. Like, they don't even hollering at. Like, apparently, this nigga gonna try to lie. Apparently, here's what this woman does. She'll literally walk past all the aisles. And she'll look down the aisle and she'll see Yam and she'll backtrack and come back down the aisle that Yam's in.
Hey, Mega Man, DMing me on Discord is like a woman swiping left on.
Oh yeah.
Gay on Tinder.
He's not gonna.
It's just something that
he's not gonna respond. Dude, I said true freestyle about 8 years ago, and he still hasn't get back to me on.
Dude, Discord's not even 8 years old, you dick. Number one.
I know, I'm a big dick. I'm trying.
I'm joking. No.
It's 2,000 years old. That's how old it is.
Okay. It probably is for all we know. But no, I've seen the freestyle, man. I've seen it. It's just that when I'm like trying to raise this kid and then I just got through with work, that's good, so that frees up some time. But like Now I'm transitioning into like stay-at-home school parent, so that's cool. And
That's awesome.
so we're gonna have to.
I should have just. Shouldn't have even said that. I should have just been like, "Hey, man, let's like call me when you get the chance. Like, let's chat." Like, I should have been more like direct like about that. But I was just out there doing my thing, and I was just thought I would like spit
Dude, you don't need
16 or
permission.
something.
See, here's how I understand Tru Sherm when he doesn't pick up his Discord. Nigga, pick up your Discord, punk.
There you go. If you text me on the phone and tell me that you left something for me on Discord, I will respond a lot faster. Because like if I'm doing this, my internet's already crappy, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to get to my Discord now because I can't do StreamYard on my Chrome. I can only do it on Firefox, and lately it looks like Firefox has been like roboting on me, and I don't know what the hell. But when I get off of Firefox, I head on over to Discord and then see what's going on. And yeah, there's a lot of things about Discord I just don't understand, so I don't normally go over there. I feel like I need to take more advantage of it, though.
Hi, how's everybody doing?
What's up,
Magger?
Magger?
The Magger.
Magger man.
How we doing?
Wow, this is crazy.
Everyone fine?
Everyone is doing. I'm a little shaken up, but I think I'll get through it. I just have to have a warrior spirit. But I think I'll be good. Do you have a tissue?
I might. Actually, I might have wet ones.
No, you definitely do, bro. You definitely have tissue. You got Lysol wipes.
No, I got all that shit. I got all that shit. Yo,
I know.
He's
coronavirus
link in Discord if anyone can.
Coronavirus ain't got no chance in my home.
I sent him on Discord already.
I will send you the DMs. I will send you the DMs of the Lysol.
He's right below you, Sherm.
So
I'm so serious. My internet is moving so slow. I don't even see. All I see is the 5 of us.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's that internet problems. Man, I'm gonna get the brothers Google Fiber. We're gonna hook the shit up. We're gonna get
the brothers Google Fiber.
Dude, ever since
all I need to do is look at my bank
election,
account and it becomes a reality.
Ever since the election, my internet's been moving this slow. It's amazing.
Let me tell you, even I've seen something bizarre even on my channel.
Now I see Maga Man below me.
Yeah, I had earlier.
Has he said anything yet?
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, can you hear me at all?
I can't hear him.
You can't hear him?
Oh, no.
I hear him.
I hear him. Can you hear
anybody hear Wind?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. I can hear Sherm too.
What the fuck?
Wind. Can anybody hear Wind?
Yeah, we heard Wind. Wind already spoke. Yeah, Wind's already. How about it?
I can't.
Dude, I could be stuck in 1985 after jumping out the fucking DeLorean and I can still hear Wind.
Now you just be the smart.
Hey, look.
Where's he at?
You better look
I
out,
could be trapped
man.
in the goddamn time portal and still hear Wind.
That's Big J Triple X stealing your shit, dude. No wonder his live streams suck.
You need to stop talking shit, okay?
Who?
Yeah, but he likes me, man. I never thought somebody would like me that much. He really likes me. He really does. He loves me so much.
Today, Junior. Today.
I love you too. I love you too. It's got to be something with maybe it's my beard.
It might be. He might be in the gingers.
Oh my God, I love you too. Maybe. Hey, I'm a dirty blonde. Get your shit straight, you.
Close enough.
I'm dirty blonde. Hey, get that shit straight.
Yeah, get it straight. We need to paint a good image in Big J's head so that when he's fantasizing about being with Maga Man, he needs to get the hair color right.
Wow, he has a special love.
See, that's why I was telling Maga Man in the comment section, I'm gonna hook him up with a photographer. We're going to get all types of shots of him. We're going to make a calendar for Big J so we can send it to him for Christmas. It's going to be called the Mega Man Christmas Edition.
You know what I should do, fellas? You ever see that episode? Yeah, you ever see the episode with the Japanese girls in South Park when they start drawing. I forgot who it is. The two characters that they do like this Japanese gay love shit. Maybe I should just start doing like a black and white dude having like gay love and title it with us and just spread that shit everywhere. Because that's what it feels like. I mean, man, dude, this guy, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my fire crotch. Maybe you're right, Tico. It's my fire crotch, isn't it?
What's up? Well, Maga Man's in here.
I have that special effervescence coming from my fire crotch.
Simple as heck. What's up?
Everybody's
else is in here.
Everybody just over here.
Chernobyl One.
Oh no.
Americus and Seeker's all in here too. Now we got everybody. We got the whole entire crew. And we got lurkers too.
Oh, obviously.
Hell yeah.
I was telling.
And they were talking shit on you.
Of course.
And they were calling you names. And that Tico Tren, he threatened to kill everybody. And he just sounds psychotic. And I don't know why he wants to kill us all because we're merely talking on the internet. I don't understand why he wants to take real life and burn down people's houses, decapitate mamas at church while she's praying on her knees.
This is what happened to Morgan Truman. Is I took half my hair, I dyed it blonde, and I felt like a total badass afterwards. And I started rap lyrics because I wanted to bring balance back to society.
I was sitting back, and I decided to dye half my head blonde because I can. My gay man, gay again. Yeah, I know what it is. It's just he just loves me so much. He loves his white boys, I guess. He loves them saltine crap.
I think he does like white boys.
That's what it sounds like.
He was in a rivalry with this man since
we know he don't like girls at all, so he's got to like white men. That's what I'm thinking. He's got to finish with white men.
Not even wrestlers stay that mad at anyone that fucking long.
Well, he's basically like Mark. He's basically like Mark Henry, but without the crowds.
Here's the fucked up part. Here's the messed up part, guys. Is the fact that he takes notes. He actually says it that he takes notes. He has timestamps. Are you that psychotic and obsessed that you have every freaking comment right down to the minute to the second?
See, that's not even psychotic. That's
because I take notes and
that's straight emotional.
I do like.
That's far from psychotic. That's just straight emotional. Like anytime somebody got to take comments and stuff like that, they're just emotional. They're always in their fucking feelings. Matter of fact, I'm willing to go as far as to say they're in their feelings worse than Drake is on a track. That being said, we're moving right along to the next topic.
Yes, please. Thank you.
He's just emotional. That's all it really is. He's just emotional as fuck.
Please do.
He's very emotional. That's his problem, and everything bothers him because like somebody was I think Sherm was telling me about a video that he did. Apparently, he started a video 5 minutes after somebody was talking shit on him in a comment section. So that lets you know that nigga's emotional. If you gotta, because I was telling Sherm, I bet you any money if I was to make a comment under one of his videos, he'll fire up a live stream saying, Tico Tren just talk shit on me in my live stream 10 seconds ago. Why is he doing this?
That's what Crimson Crusader does. Like he'll fucking fire off like 10 videos about you.
He'll go off on a whole serenade. Oh, he's another one. Yeah.
A mating call.
He does the same shit on me too. That's what it is. You know who it probably was? It was probably Money AD because Money AD shared the video that him and I did the night before with JD Miles. So I said, go ahead, share it. And I have a feeling that it was Money AD that kind of poked the bear again. And then within minutes, all of a sudden, that Maga Man. Let's move on, please.
Let's move on, please.
I don't even want to. Dude, I'm so tired of talking about him, man. It's like that annoying neighbor dog that you just want to shoot with a shotgun.
True story.
I mean, honestly, man.
I'm actually making another one of those. I'm actually making another one of those cynical Indian women for him again.
I get so emotional maybe every time I think of you. America's wrote that in the comments. I'm telling you, I think it's my fire crotch. It must be. It has to be.
He said my fire crotch. Wow.
He loves
that. Like some shit that a woman would say.
He loves my fire crotch.
Shit.
I know how much you love it, baby. Don't you smell what the fire crouch is cooking for you?
Oh, good lord. We at the Tico Tren channel do not support STDs, and if you're burning, we suggest you take to the nearest clinic.
We suggest
we
you
don't
burn
believe in
peace.
burning people. Unless they do something wrong, we believe in setting them on fire.
We will burn
we don't believe
property.
in
We
burning
just
crotches.
don't want people to burn. Unless they're a part of the property, then they can burn.
We at the Maga Man channel do not promote putting lighter fluid down your pants and lighting it on fire. We did not mean literal fire crotch. Please do not mistake jokes for real life. Bitch, hey! Anyway, I digress.
Damn.
I move on.
I digress. I gonna say I digress. This guy.
I digress. I move on.
But I digress. I remember when I freaking Dirty Tales did a video. But I digress. I'm like this nigga.
But I digress.
But I digress.
I digress.
You
You have to have that. You got to have that
Hello,
radio-friendly voice to say it the proper way. It's like I digress.
Yeah, I noticed the other day I was doing a live stream, and I said the word greetings. Like, what the fuck? Like, I never say greetings. Like, what the fuck kind of?
Yeah,
what is
kind of
going on here?
An alien thing to say, like
greetings.
It's like you don't
welcome to. Like, wait, what? Why am I saying that?
From you, like I actually recently started saying "hola" to those again in my intro. I just recently started saying it again, literally, and that's sad. Like I got away from doing it, now I'm back to doing it again.
Yeah, pinches is always a good go-to. I think.
I always say I usually say pinches. I'll say hola pinches or
pinches.
Hola to those. Hola to those. I'll say hola pinches or.
I'm so surprised that the gay people did not hijack MAGA for Make America Gay Again. I'm like, that's 4 years down the drain that you guys could have used that, and you never did. See, this is how it's like just Trump just fucked with all you people's minds. That's marketing, goddammit.
Yeah, that's the craziness of it. Like when you think about like AAA games, it's like they had the time where people bought stuff, like bought consoles and games at like the highest rate probably they ever will, and they just put out a bunch of fucking Call of Duty. Like think about it. Like they could have. There's so much potential that they could have done, like sequel wise and everything. With all the older games.
Today.
Huh?
I said apparently America's in rare form today.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on with that right now. I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't want to hijack the live stream, but let me tell you, there's a lot of political 4D chess going on right now that, to me, it just makes my mouth water, baby. Oof. I got all my Trump swag ready to go. I got my guns loaded and ready to rock. Oh, you're going to see a temper tantrum and the likes of which. You don't think so?
No.
Yeah,
never lose faith, baby.
It's not the fact that I'm losing faith.
It's possible, man.
Well, no, because here's the problem that I have. The Republicans. The Republicans aren't about that life. They're too soft.
Not conservative.
They just bend over, dude.
They're pretty much bend over and capitulate. Because the sad part about Republicans, they talk the most shit, or we're going to do this, and then they go, well, we didn't see that, so we're going to pretend like we didn't see that. So we're voting on the House floor. Okay, we're good. Like, and that's pretty much what the Republicans have been doing. They've been getting very soft over the many years. So I don't expect anything from the Republicans for this reason.
This is why
I do expect this from Trump because he's.
This is why.
Man. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is why, as a libertarian, I get pissed off at the conservative party because they sit on their hands. They don't make a move. They're very like passive aggressive. You know, they're like certain people that are out there. It's like they talk a good game, but they do nothing. You know, at least you got guys like Lindsey Graham and some of these other real diehard Trump supporting conservatives that are actually fighting. But the rest of them already, like Fox News is saying, just roll over and give up. I'm like, you bunch of SOBs, man. Give me a break.
Well, they're actually going more towards the left right now as of late.
They're part of that. The conservatives are still part of that problem reaction solution paradigm where it's like they kind of wait for problems to come up to. Like they don't. I never really see conservatives like making up problems to deal with, like like how the left always comes up with climate change or alternative lifestyles. The conservatives kind of wait in the wings and then they react with traditionalism, or
Well,
they
no,
react with.
here's why you're having a problem with that, because typically the right is basically like men. If the problem comes up, we fix it. If the problem doesn't come up, fuck it. That's pretty much what the right does.
You're right, yeah.
So like the left will pretty much create problems,
I agree.
invent problems, make
Like
more
when it comes
problems,
to like sexual
and
stuff.
reinvent some problems.
Yeah, the left
And
always come up with
the right will pretty much the right's job is basically to solve all the problems.
Yeah.
So the right, this is why the reason
the
why the right reacts is the fact that they're going to fix what's going on.
Well, the left does that as a magic trick. They've been doing that for a long time. They'll create all this fear and hysteria and rage, and then all of a sudden, here they come with their tights and their capes and their symbols on their chest that look like genitals. Here we come to save the day, and then here they come with their promises and just pay penance to us. Just let me just pay more taxes and we'll take care of it. That's why there's still potholes in the roads. That's why the healthcare system's all screwed up thanks to Obamacare. It's a mess.
Because they
the sad part about that, the cost of healthcare has actually went up. The cost of healthcare has actually went up triple, double since Obamacare. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, in some states it went up drastically because they didn't take the subsidies, which is their fault. But in other states, it just went up ridiculously. All the prices on everything went up. So like, it's one thing to go to the store and pay like a whole $6 for a whole bottle of Advil. It's another thing to go to the hospital and pay like $200 for 2 tablets. Like, think about that. Like, it's like the cost of healthcare just went up ridiculously.
Yeah.
And another thing that I have a problem with when it comes to the left is, like, a good example is Virginia. Remember the thing in Virginia with the whole entire march, and we're going to take away your rights, and this, that, and the other, and this, that, and the other, and Tru Sherm fell out again.
Oh yeah.
They're going to take away your rights and stuff like that. They're going to appeal, like they're going to make a gun law basically, and everybody showed up with like the orange bump stocks and the magazines and the little orange triggers on their thing, and they were standing there following the rules.
Yep.
And they were like, they were paying it. They were buying about a law. They were doing they were picking up all their garbage after they left and stuff like that. And like they still passed the law the next day. So
this is how I feel about this. The more you impose rules on people, I even said this in one of my most recent videos, the more you impose rules on people, the more it's going to encourage people to break those rules and violate those rules. They're trying to take people's guns away. Look what happened. Even here in North Carolina, look at how many more people bought guns than ever before. There's no ammunition to be found anywhere. Why? Because people are ready to go to war. I got people now on my channel encouraging me, man, please shoot more stuff. In other words, that implies that they want to see what these weapons do, so that this way they know they kind of have something they can defend themselves with.
True.
It's a magic trick. The more you push us, the more we're going to push back twice as hard. And if Biden is in office, God help us all. Watch, it's going to be a dumpster fire.
Here's a problem. There's a problem with the right. The right is too passive aggressive. The right is all about conservatism.
I agree.
They're not going to do anything that breaks the rules or bends the laws or anything like that unless they can make a law where they can bend the law. Typically, it has to be the law for them to actually do it.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things with the right. The right just follows the rules way too much. They're never willing to break the rules or bend the rules or shake up the boat or rock the whatever the hell they call it, rock the boat. That's their problem. The left is willing to go as far as they need to go. They're willing to steal shit, create fraud, tell literally.
Yep, I agree.
Here's how sick the left is. They'll say, well, you can't make those rules because black people don't have IDs and they don't know how to find the DMV. Then niggas will go vote for them any fucking way after they got told they were stupid and they don't know what a DMV is.
Not even a real grievance. Not even a real problem.
Yeah, like they basically said, well, you can't say you need IDs because black people don't have any IDs. Now there's 6 niggas. There's 4 niggas and there's 5 niggas in the stream. I'll start with y'all. How many of y'all got an ID?
I do.
I do.
When do you have an ID?
Wind has to have an ID. He's a truck.
No, he has no choice. He's a truck driver. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like so if black people can't find an ID, then what is your actual argument on this? Why do we have this argument about needing your ID to go vote, basically?
That's the thing. Like that's why they say justice is blind, because if the stereotypical like Libra, she's like she's the not Libra, but the justice lady. She's holding the scales, and like she needs to be. If she's not blind, she's going to be biased, and she's going to react to what she's seeing, and that's going to tip the balance, and that's going to create a false sense of justice, which is what the left and the right are guilty of. Like when it comes to the right, it's plain and simple. Like separation of church and state is basically the one thing that they have to work on most of the time. And on the left, it's pretty much like they're so woke they can't take the glasses off. Like Hidden says, it says racism backwards in the glasses. So everywhere they look is just racism and sexism. And so both of them suffer from this exact same problem.
Yeah, it's irritating, you know. Like I said, as a libertarian myself, you cannot sit on your hands. Eventually, you have to get proactive and get out there and do something. And that's the one thing that I can't stand. Immediately, they're like, oh, Trump lost, just give up. And I say, BS, man. The hell with that. Fight to the bitter end until there's nothing left to fight for. You just don't roll over when people tell you to. Get the hell out of here. That's such a defeatist attitude when I hear that stuff.
That's actually a good quote.
Roll over and give up.
The blind bitch never did anything for me.
Did they just roll over and give up then? I've been hearing about leftist bullshit for the past 4 years about Russia collusion and fucking dumb shit from emails and Trump grabbed them by the like. I've been hearing about dumb shit for the past. Did you motherfuckers just roll over?
Drama.
No,
no, of course not.
When they go low, we'll go high. No, get high, you stupid fucks. Give me a break.
Damn, get high, this guy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's what they do. They go out there, they burn police cars, you know, they kill police officers, they assault Trump supporters. Now they want to make a list. Be prepared if you're a donor. And I'm saying
my favorite thing recently that happened. My favorite thing that recently happened with that whole entire thing. They said, apparently a leftist basically said we want unity now. We want to make peace. You literally burn down half the fucking city. You beat up a bunch of Trump supporters. You beat up an old lady who you thought was a Trump supporter trying to walk across the street, and now you want unity. After 4 years of abuse, you want a unity. That's like
the abusive cycle.
I don't know about you, but I don't have Stockholm syndrome. It don't work like that.
Yeah, but think about this. Think about this, Tico. They want to make a list. AOC said this. You know that now if you were caught supporting Trump, get ready, you're going to be blacklisted. I'm saying it for the public record to the Trump campaign myself, with all the hats that they love to berate me with on my channel, and especially here where I live. Yeah, I've contributed around anywhere between $300 to $400 towards Trump's campaign. Come get some. Come get some. That they want to cancel people and shame
another funny thing. You want to know a funny thing? Because you know the left is so fair. The left is so fair. Well, apparently, as of January 1st, they're going to delete Trump's Twitter account.
I read that. I saw that today.
The owner of Twitter is literally talking about deleting Trump's Twitter account along with everybody in his cabinet's accounts. Like, let that swirl around in your head for a little bit. But they're so fair and they're so just that they're going to delete everybody right-leaning's Twitter accounts.
Yeah, so that's not democracy. Right,
they'll have no competition. They'll have nobody to speak against what they're doing. They'll be completely on their own.
You know how it died, right? Because this is the shit that Turfling and Monkey talks about in terms of now you have all these women now who are mad at black men that they didn't vote for the way that they thought that they should vote. Like, well, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you to
tell me? You get mad at me for dating outside the race, and you find out I'm not your race. You want to get mad at me some more? Like, what the fuck? It's not my fault that I'm Afro Latino or Afro Caribbean Afro Latino. You got to talk to my mom and dad about that shit. You got to talk to their mom and dad about that shit. So get on my face with that bullshit. Talk to them about that.
Be prepared for the punishment that is coming because you didn't obey. You're marrying out, and especially you black dudes that are out there, you darker skinned folks that are much darker than I am. Be prepared because you're a race traitor now. They got a special hatred for you guys. I don't know who's going to get it worse, us white dudes or black race traitors. Who's going to get it worse?
I think white dudes.
I can only imagine.
until they run out of white dudes, and then they're going like, okay, we're kind of low on white
Until they run out of white dudes. Jesus. I might as well just put, you know what I have to do? I have to get like one of those marathon numbers on my chest. I'm number 2,645 for the barbecue rack.
Right?
You know what I mean?
The thing I always found funny about everybody on the left, they always talk about white male privilege, white men this, white men that, while they're sitting right next to the white men that they're dating, who's financing their lives to go out here and march all over the damn place in a hot tub with champagne in her hand. White man bad. Good example of that is Ocasio-Cortez, wherever the fuck her name is, because I ain't claiming her ass. She ain't Latino. I don't give a fuck what you say. That bitch ain't Latino.
She fell off the wagon. How do you fall off the wagon?
And she's got a white husband, by the way.
Yeah, she was sitting there talking shit on white men. White men need to be educated. You're dating a white man who's financing your life. You were a bartender before you became a politician. He was literally financing your life. How is that work?
Boy's a simp.
Oh my God.
That boy's a simp.
Yeah, he literally she said white men need to be educated.
To be the fucking boyfriend that has to go in between those pruded up fucking shriveled up thighs and have to fucking I just couldn't imagine.
Yep. Now that's a simp extraordinaire.
That's the shit that really cracks me up about that shit. But then like the sad part about it doesn't even stop at it doesn't even stop at her. Every single leftist that always talks about, black rights and white men this and white men that, they're all dating white men. Majority of them are dating white men, and if they're not dating white men, they're dating Asian men or they're dating Indian men.
That's racist.
They're not dating white men. So now you're trying to say that equality and shit like that. You want to be for the black people, but you ain't finna date a black person. You're dating a white person, talking down about white people while that white guy is financing your life.
That's racist. That's racist.
It's like, how are you talking shit on the person financing your life?
How many white men in this country during our first Civil War died to help to free the slaves and to impose freedom on those who had black iron collars around their necks, from the Confederate South to the free democratic North? All right.
And think about it.
How many millions of white men died to free the slaves? Abraham Lincoln, Frederick Douglass, also who was part of the Underground Railroad. They don't mention him. Oh, look out! You mentioned him. Oh, you're a race traitor. You're this. Oh, he doesn't matter. We have to bury that. Let's not talk about Frederick Douglass. But they forget how many of us died to help free the slaves. But yet you got these jerks that are saying reparations. They're already trying to sign it in the law if they haven't done it already in California.
Comedy fucking California.
Think about it. You have all of these older feminist women who hit the wall bangers, that they're beta bucks or whatever, or the beta that they got during the sexual revolution didn't work out, failed them, wasn't the right man for them, or whatever happened. Now they're the ones that are teaching all of us, the kids, how to and they feel so not important that they, in order to make feminism more relevant, they also have to bring in the women of color argument, and then that pretty much shows their hand that it's communism. It doesn't have anything to do with
it's not even just communism. It's more or less the fact that it ends up being nothing more than just racism at that point, or just sexism or racism, basically. Because at the end of the day, the left really doesn't give a damn if your left really doesn't give a damn if you're a black man unless you're black and gay. And the sad part about that is, even if you're black and gay, they really don't give a fuck about you.
You're window dressing. Trust me, I'm a musician.
Yeah, like you're literally window dressing. Because the sad part about that, I keep talking about this a lot, but the G and the LGBTQ community is trying to bounce up out of that community. They're literally trying to leave that community. That's the sad part. And what a lot of people don't realize is the gay people want out of that. Because the sad part about that, and when nobody listened to none of these people, if the gay community wasn't a part of that whole entire thing, the gay community wasn't there, it would basically be one of them things that they would just sweep under the rug. But the gay community pretty much legitimizes everybody. Because like I said, lesbians really ain't shit, basically, because if they were shit, they would be able to get people to come to their parades. They have to basically make a parade on the same day as the gay pride parade so people can show up for them.
Yeah, I've got two examples of that. I've got two examples of that right now. Blair White and Milo Yiannopoulos, all right? Blair White is a true trans, on the verge of, going through the surgery, but had facial reconstructive surgery, takes the hormones. A true trans All right, instead of men with neck beards putting on skirts because it's a sexual fetish, because that's what it really is. Let's be honest. All right, you got a lot of perverts out there.
Maga Man, you said it wrong. It's ma'am, Maga Man. It's ma'am. It's ma'am, Maga Man. I had to do that. Y'all don't remember that guy in the one convenience store?
Yeah, it's ma'am. Oh, it was GameStop. It was GameStop. It's ma'am.
It's ma'am. It's
Macho.
Sounded like Macho Man. Sounded like Macho Man Randy Savage.
It's bro.
It's ma'am. I'm coming in to tell you it's ma'am.
I know you remember
Yo,
that,
bro.
because you're the one that made me laugh.
It's raining, man.
Oh,
Hallelujah, it's raining, man.
You're the one that told me about that. It's ma'am.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Freeze told me about that. I had to watch it. He sent me the video for that shit.
I think I just got sterilized thinking about that image. I feel sterile now. Oh my God. Oh no.
What you gonna do?
My God.
When Macho
What you gonna do,
Man,
brother?
Random Savage, randoms all over your face.
Going into GameStop, be like, hey brother, I'm coming in here for Grand Theft Auto 5. I feel like a little Hulkamaniac right about now. Look at me with my little blue jean shorts, brother. Look at me and my man chest. I'm in here with my man boobies. I got myself my makeup on and my favorite perfume.
Oh my God! It's JD likes to just slid into the ring, and he's trying to rub his ass all over the.
How much is that? How much is that Grand Theft Auto 5 cost, brother? I'm here for the latest Xbox, brother. What you gonna do when ma'am comes for you?
When ma'am
Oh my
comes
God!
for
He's
you.
doing the ball gargle. He's doing the ball. You know with the ball gargle.
Hey, let me tell you something, GameStop, brother. I'm here for my Xbox. Where's my Xbox, brother?
It's ma'am, not sandwich. It's
what you gonna do when ma'am comes for you? Oh my God!
When the Macho
Oh, my
Man
little man
jumps
maniacs.
up and decide to go inside that GameStop, you're gonna give me what I want, and if you don't, I'm gonna put you into double headlock special. And when I drop it down, oh my goodness, I'm gonna break your spine completely in half.
I came in here to get myself a PlayStation 5, and you're gonna call me ma'am when I put my money on the counter. Ooh. That's how you talk to Macho Mama.
FYI to all you feminists, yesterday when I was hanging out with the Cartel Princess, I slapped her in the ass and I told her to make me a sandwich. And she did.
My
and
God.
she loved it.
Beautiful.
And she loved it.
Oh my God. Hey guys. Hey, listen, I'm gonna make a quick exit, no outros, man. I got some stuff I gotta do here, so just gonna say a quick goodbye. Thanks for having me on, fellas.
Oh, no problem.
No problem.
Hey,
until next time.
Bye-bye.
Simple as hell. This guy.
Is that Jar Jar?
Anyways,
Is that Jar Jar Binks? That's
I think so. Give or take.
Misa.
Hello, motherfucker.
I had to put that there. Hello, motherfucker.
What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Pussy.
Pussy.
Oh, America said roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, but
That's right, kids. Don't turn your sandwiches sideways. Get ideas.
yeah, I literally slapped the Cartel Princess on her ass and I told her to get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. And she did. And she loved it.
Yes.
I'm very oppressive. Yes, I am. I'm so oppressive she loves it. It's like foreplay to her.
Shout out
What'd you say?
So shout out the Cartel Princess.
Cartel Princess. Wow. Win, do you want to do the honors?
Yeah, apparently, according to Win, she has an air of danger in her voice when he talked to her.
I want to talk
air
to her.
of danger.
Okay, go right ahead. I wish you.
He makes it sound like she does not have an air of danger in her voice. She's just very firm.
If I talk to her, I'll probably think that she sounds fine, like totally normal.
I know, right? Yeah, when thinks anybody's intimidating.
Yeah, man, intimidating.
Would you say his name was Charlie Manson? He sounds like he has an air of danger in his voice.
With a name like fucking Manson? Did you ever remember the Manson brothers?
Well, he's actually very charismatic. The people actually killed for him.
That's the thing.
The followers actually kill for him. He actually convinced the people to kill for him.
People forget that he got other people to do it for him.
Yeah, that's just being charismatic. That's all.
Yeah, the fact that if you can get somebody,
hell, at the rate that Freaky Jersey's harem's growing and Yam's harem's growing over here, his newfound harem's growing. They can pretty much get women to do it for them if they wanted to. I'm gonna need you to go kill that bitch in 11E. They go, okay, baby.
Here's the key. Yeah, I would toss her a bag of gold shekels. I'd be like,
she won't leave me alone. I keep on blocking her, but she won't accept my blockings. Like, like I don't even know how you even block that many people because I know I got a limit to how many people I can block, and I hit that limit. So I know you got more than me, or your phone plan must let you block more people than me. Freaky Jersey tells.
Well, see, they don't all get my actual number.
Oh, gotcha. That's why. Okay, gotcha.
How'd they get your number?
Who, me?
FJT.
How'd they get your number?
He don't give them their real number all the time. He gives them like a throwaway number, basically.
Exactly.
Like he a drug dealer over here. He deals D. He deals in the D. So that's pretty much his D phone.
No, do not put.
So tell me, you been having problems on Facebook, Tico?
What you say?
You have problems on Facebook? Oh, yeah.
No, I don't have problems on Facebook.
I ain't got no problems on Facebook.
Oh, no sweetheart.
No sweetheart in the house.
No sweetheart, a dart to your heart. Wow, that was bad.
What's up with all the sandwiches?
They're being simple.
Syrups.
They were doing sandwiches. Apparently, I guess they were telling Finn to give them to make them sandwiches. They always do that shit in my stream. So that's when I came up with the whole entire thing where I literally said, I told the cartel, I slapped her in her ass and told her to make me a sandwich, and she did.
No sweetheart is a dart to that SJW go kart. You know who I'm talking about. Waluigi. Wow.
This guy. He's simple as hell. Yeah, no sweetheart. Yeah, why are you picking on No Sweetheart? He's funny as hell. He cracked up. I was watching his video. I was watching his latest video, cracking up.
Man. The brothers.
Man, I gotta really.
You sound like a pimp from Chicago and shit like that.
Women are freaky.
Man, I really gotta find out.
Come out of nowhere like that, like women are freaky.
I really gotta find out what's going on with the StreamYard because, like, the time is stuck for me at least. It's stuck at 1 hour, 2 minutes, 7 seconds, and people's messages are not popping up. This is almost similar to what happened to me on my last.
So your internet that actually might be your internet then, because you're talking in real time. You're talking in real time. You're talking in real time, but it's like you're just not seeing everybody in real time. Because I know there's it depends on StreamYard too, because there could be anywhere between a delay of usually a minute and a half to 2 minutes before you see a comment to about 10 minutes before you see a comment, depending on your stream and your internet and stuff like that. But typically I like it slow like that for the fact that just in case shit happens, I can pull somebody out of a stream if they make a mistake and show their face. Shit like that, basically. Or just in case something happens with security, I can pretty much, reinforce security. Or I can pretty much edit it out of the YouTube. I can pretty much edit out of YouTube before it actually shows up on YouTube. So I don't mind the delay for that reason because I can always edit it before they get there.
I'm just
to get to that moment.
Currently stuck in the past. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Trust me, you're not missing much. They're just talking shit. More sandwiches. Something about a kid. Something about uppercut father's Christmas. More sandwiches. Uppercut father Christmas.
Wait. What child is getting uppercutted?
No, uppercut father Christmas.
Oh, well, what father's getting uppercutted?
I have no clue. Seeker said that shit. And he always says I'm the sadistic one. He's talking about uppercutting fathers. He says I'm the sadistic one. He called me Dexter in one stream.
In Britain, you uppercut. Like, is this after a soccer game or some shit?
I have no clue. I don't think Seeker's from Britain. I think Seeker's from the U.S.
Well, that's what they do.
Really?
Over in the UK, like after a soccer game, if like one side doesn't win, the other side will kick the other side's ass. Depending.
Oh, you're talking about Chelsea versus Manchester United, I think it is.
Liverpool,
Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, or all three of them actually get into a fight either way. I remember I got arrested in the middle, being in the middle of one of their fights one time in the UK.
Yeah,
I literally went to the bar, and the sad part about that, if it wasn't for this fight, I would have probably served time in America. But what had happened was I was sitting at a bar, and I didn't know that there was a soccer game on, and I didn't know that there was rival fans in this one bar. So the one team ended up winning, and all I can remember is like cheers breaking, motherfuckers breaking each other's necks and stuff, beating each other up, going all in, fighting each other, breaking bottles over people's heads. You know, tables getting broken, motherfuckers get thrown to the. It literally turned into the WWE. It looked like a TLC match, literally, like TLC meets New Jack basically. Like New Jack just came to the ring and started bringing shit along to the TLC match. Basically, it looked like ridiculous. And I remember I got arrested, and I'm sitting there, and like the bartender goes, "Well, no, he wasn't the one fighting. He was the one ducking under the bar." And he was actually helping other people to get out of the bar and stuff like that. So they let me go, and they had the rest of the people. I think it was like Chelsea. I think it was Liverpool, Manchester. No, it was like Chelsea. I think it was Chelsea and Manchester United that were getting into that fight that day. And it's like all because one of the teams lost and they got into a fight. So the sad part about that, long story short, I ended up like flying back to the United States. And I remember I came out of the international gate, and cops were there to pick me up for a robbery that happened at a store 2 days prior. Now, mind you, I was in the middle of a bar fight 2 days prior, and I spent time in jail the next day, and they let me out. And then I was in the UK for the rest of the time, and then I eventually came home. So they literally picked me up at the gate and arrested me because I fit a description, and they took me to jail. And I basically had to say that's impossible because I was in the middle of a crime in another country while this crime was actually taking place. And I had to get the UK police to send me the videotape and everything. I had to get the UK police to send me the videotapes and everything to defend myself.
How long did that take?
It ended up being faster than what it be in the United States. It ended up only being the UK sent the tapes right away, literally right away. Like they literally overnighted that shit. Like DHL was right next to the courthouse. Literally. They sent the tapes from the bar. They sent the tapes from me sitting in the police station, and it pretty much exonerated me for committing a crime because for me to commit that crime, I couldn't be sitting in the police station and then be committing a crime at the same damn time for all intents and purposes. Plus the bar footage pretty much exonerated me too. They were trying to throw it out of court, but they couldn't. But yeah,
well, under what grounds could they actually throw it out? It's evidence. It's valid evidence.
Yeah, so they're trying to throw it out so they can.
What's your alibi? Yeah.
Yeah, it's my alibi basically, and it's like they tried to throw it out for that reason, which really sucked.
So you said pretty much that you fit the description. So what were they just going? Yeah, we're around here looking for a Latin status roster.
Yeah, right. Latin status roster. Yeah, basically, because apparently somebody named me. Basically, is what happened. Oh, it was this person, and so like this person turned into me, and they picked me up at the gate. Now, any smart cop would know that we're picking him up at the international gate. It might not have been him. We might want to ask him like serious questions. Might work if we ask him questions, but they didn't. They just took me in and they interrogated me, and they told me we know it was you because everybody identified you being there. Like, you do realize you picked me up from the international gate, right? You do realize this.
So, no, Tico, you're the delusional one.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
You're delusional, mate.
They literally handcuffed me at the international gate when I came out of the gate. Literally, I literally came out of the gate. They put handcuffs on me, and they pretty much carted me all the way through the airport into the cop car.
Well, some cops are like a fan of true crime, so they'll just eliminate or like ignore all the evidence and just try to get a confession.
Don't tell me you got it. Don't tell me you got a clip of that bar fight I'm talking about.
Me? No.
Seeker is British, apparently. No, Secret
Oh,
City.
Seeker.
Secret City is their viral clip. So apparently he has a picture of that. He got video of that viral clip.
Wow.
Hey, Seeker, send us the clip, bro.
No, but they do that. Cops do that a lot of time where they will ignore all the evidence, or not the evidence, but just like the case file, and they'll just try to get you. Yeah. They're just trying to lean on you to get you to confess.
It's called something street. Oh wow. There's a movie. Okay.
Because they get promoted really quickly when they do that.
Yeah, it's like they arrest any damn baddie. They don't ask any damn questions, and they're just like they're trying to just call her any damn baddie anymore. It's like they don't do no actual investigating. But good thing I have a good lawyer, so I never have to stick around that long.
The sex investigation, so we can get a sex.
And FYI, my lawyer's a female. She's the best female lawyer I ever had. She's the best lawyer I ever had. Period. She cracked me up. She be posted up outside. Like, you know, as soon as somebody pull up with me in a car, she'd be posted up outside the police station with her chilling up against the wall with her briefcase, talking about my client's coming home with me. I was like, she's savage. She's very savage. Tru Sherm is back. Oh, there he goes.
All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna get going. I'm about to clock into my side gear right quick. Get a couple extra little pesos.
All right. Alrighty then, my side gig. Oh, FYI, Freaky Jersey Tales is a stripper on the side. If they want to go check him out in New Jersey, he works at the Magic Jersey Club.
Wow, Tico, you're deluded, man. You're deluded. Tico, just sit down, have some.
Tru Sherm fell out again.
All right, y'all be easy, all right?
All right, see ya.
Hey,
thanks for showing up. Waiting for Tru Sherm to come back.
No, I'm talking about the father.
Oh, he's talking about our father. No, I'm talking about the father. Christmas uppercut.
Yeah, he asked him like, "What do you do if you see Santa Claus?" And he's like, "I will uppercut him."
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Tru Sherm fell out, and he literally came back and fell out. That's just like this guy. This guy.
And I uppercut.
He might just use his phone at this rate.
Santa Claus, punch him, Santa Claus. Over the chin so snowy wild. He didn't see me ducking weaves towards his chin with my long sleeves. He thought that I was curled up in a fetal position. Then I uppercut Santa Claus.
Let me go get out of here so I can actually let him in. Hurry up! Whoa! Thank you. Tru Sherm is back.
Hello, Tru Sherm.
She's a fucking wheeze. Internet is like, jack the fuck up, man.
Holy fuck. Today is just not my fucking day.
Let's see if we could. First, internet's just acting all crazy. Then laptop overheats and then decides it wants to kick me off. So
I need a vacation.
I wanted this return to be more triumphal, but shit.
Hey, there's always going to be mistakes that happen.
Looks like I have to technical issues figure this out.
On the bright side, hey, it's your first time back after a long time. Shoot.
Yay!
Shit, after I've been working like a damn Nigerian Aboriginal.
Nigerian Aboriginal. This guy. Nigerian Aboriginal.
Who are you?
Wow.
Where are you from? Why are you looking at me like that? Do not look at me. Do not look
No
at me
more overtime. Everybody go home. I'm not paying you any extra.
No more extra. No more.
Everybody go home. There's still stuff in the middle of the. Leave it. We'll get to it today.
No, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro if I could be heard, and then if anything, I'll do a live stream tonight.
Oh, damn.
Cool. We can hear you still.
If we can still. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. We can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not fucking up this time?
No, you're fine. We hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking I'm still trapped in the Twilight Zone, still stuck at an hour and some odd minutes or whatever. I don't know if this fixes the problem.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I'm probably gonna try to sleep because I've been up since.
2 crowns beside you.
Yeah, see, look at you're special.
He heard you.
You're special.
You're special. Okay, no, I'm not looking for none of that. It's just want to make sure everything's good to go.
You know, I was actually watching. I was on the Hidden channel and I was watching the Relentless, where like all the phenoms showed up and like
the phenom showed up.
The phenoms, yeah. Like it was like one of the most popular Relentlesses I think that we've ever had on the channel. So he hidden mirrored it to his channel. It was a good one. Now I forget where I was going with it. Wait,
I forget where I was going.
I forget where I was going with it.
Where we were going with that.
What were we talking about?
I don't even remember.
It was good. It was good. I think you mentioned something about garbage Autobahn, but
garbage Autobahn, yeah. I think it did have that in that one. That was funny. Garbage Autobahn.
Jeez, I don't remember that.
Well, of course you don't. I remember all of it.
It was August. Yeah, it was a long ass time ago. Hold on. It's on this phone.
Where the hell did Wayne go?
I don't know.
This goofball.
He pieced out.
Yeah, apparently he did. Quite silently.
But then I went on a tangent. I started doing like the Am I an Incel Tru Sherm videos. And is it wrong for men to have alternative sexy time?
Wait, what?
Those ones are good. Those are videos that Sherm made after I watched those after I listened to the live stream.
I'm like, wait a minute, like you made videos like that? Really? I don't remember all this shit. I remember Tru Sherm making videos like this, but I don't remember you ever making no videos like this. Unless you deleted them before I seen them.
I don't even remember what was the context behind it, but yeah, I remember making something about like if you want to have a sex doll, it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah. I don't care. Why is this a concern to me? Like, I have one, but I understand like why you would want to have one in today's world. That kind of still stands true even to this day. I don't know what I mean. I've always told anybody out there, you want to get into any kind of relationship, just let it be genuine and let it be. None of this bullshit where it's like, oh, Biden won and I lost a bet. None of that. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, when I heard that, I'm like, is he serious? He can't be
serious.
No. I to this day, I still won't believe that this guy was getting ready to get married because he lost a bet. Like, no, don't, dude. No. You, first of all, you bet shit like car keys, money. You don't bet that's not real freedom. Love or real marriage, or I wouldn't go as far as to say freedom, but really and truthfully, it's a means of enslaving yourself, yeah, in a sense. But I mean, that's not my call. That is not my call, but it's like, if you are to get into a relationship, let it be something that's genuine and you lessen the chances of you getting hurt or you having to go through a whole bunch of bullshit. But hey, a lot of people play this game very weird, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. It's like after a few years doing MIGTOW content and watching other people, you realize like no one really has like a good idea of like what to do unless they market themselves that way.
It was an assembly of pure greatness.
It was good because it was like, well, it's like Black Pill Radio was there and it was like his first time back in a long time. Even though he didn't say much, it just, you could feel the vibe and like Then
Yeah.
in the I'm an incel video or one of them, you were talking about some of your trolls and how like you could smell fear. And you could smell when people are like nervous. Like and like
What?
that's the thing. Like I
15.
sometimes being in front of people and being in front of groups and stuff,
Where did you pay
it
him?
does get kind of
When
scary.
did you pay him?
But like at the same time,
Oh.
it's like something that
Usually,
the
usually if you're
anticipation is
speaking and they
usually
don't
what
really
kills
say
people.
nothing, or they might let you slide, depending on who you are. Yeah. Sorry about that. I know what you're
And that
saying,
anticipation is like what I think drives a lot of these haters and stuff on YouTube, because they can't wait to get into their next drama. So it's like anything can be interpreted as grounds for like, oh, I'm now a victim of somebody else, and now I can put out stuff. And like that's to be honest, if you invite somebody on and they don't want to talk, it's obvious
Yeah.
that they're very fearful of what might happen as a result of that. And like me, I've always been a person that like I've talked to people in the manosphere where we didn't agree, and then we've just cut off contact and stuff, because every time I try to talk to that person, it's always been about like, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that, why are you doing this, or you should be doing this, and they're always trying to tell you what to do. And the thing is, it's like if that person has to yell or assert themselves, it shows you how much power they have. Because if they didn't have power, you would just do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you wouldn't have to be dragged through a bunch of manipulation in order to do it.
Yeah, true.
And then people do it, and then they, like you said, sure, they get into a state where they're like, oh, why am I experiencing so much hurt? Why am I experiencing so much negative emotion? It's because you consented to it by engaging in the bad behavior with them. You know, it's just like, yeah, it's pretty apparent that after today, it's like some people are going to be added to a hit list.
Yeah.
And you know,
true.
It is what it is. Oh, that's his name. Tru Sherm. But I don't even know. Like that's like I don't even know how to deal with that half the time. So that's why I just try to avoid like posting a lot in general, like posting in rapid succession, because I follow things so much. If I were to post that much, I would definitely be getting really involved emotionally, you know, because it's like there's so many people who have opinions and stuff. You're not going to agree with all of them. You're definitely not going to agree with all of them. So if you just be posting, going and lurking and posting, it's like, oh, somebody's going to be like, all right, you need to shut the fuck up. Like Hidden tells me to shut the fuck up.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I'll be like getting real ahead of myself, and then the chat, it's like Americus will be like, yeah.
What's up, Billy to go?
Then Hidden will be like, this motherfucking guy right here. Fuck. Is he sorry?
Wait for Tru Sherm. Apparently, he had a phone call.
You know, and yeah. Yeah, it's really one of those things where it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta just disconnect for a while. Like that's sometimes what I like how I think about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's time. It is time to disconnect.
Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to.
Sure.
It's sad, but yeah. Sometimes it comes to it. And it sucks. You don't want to. But your back is against the wall. But you need to. Let me stop doing
My back against the wall. Yeah, and it's like, oh, but then you get the feeling like, oh, I just want to help people. It's like they're not going to help themselves. So you're not going to be able to help them. It's like just don't talk to them.
There's a lot of. We got a lot of notifications while I was in this damn stream. Good lord.
You get emails?
All right.
Well, sick and tired of emails.
Oh, you'll love this one, Tru Sherm.
I was on the phone. Sorry about that.
I know,
What's up?
you're fine. You'll love this comment.
What happened?
I said you'll love this comment.
Tru Sherm. What?
He said Morgan Truman needs a sugar daddy so he can get his hair and nails did. Americans have still got jokes. Leave it to America.
Well, that's funny. That's funny because I was like the theme was like Freaky Jersey Tales thought that what's his name was a emo black pillar.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Double J or triple whatever the fuck his name is. He thought he was an emo black pillar.
You actually got to fit into skinny jeans to be an emo black pillar, so it's not happening.
That's probably the problem. Not enough blood rushing to his head, and instead it's trapped in his ass.
Speaking of which, I took a picture of a big ass nigga in skinny boy jeans.
Huh?
His knees look like they were like bending inwards, basically, looking like a fat female. His legs look like they tilted in, like his knees were down there touching.
Oh yeah, like the ass. The ass is the main part of the lower body.
Well, no, his knees were touching damn near. Like his knees were like he had a deformity in his knees.
I have to replace a hub
Was this a
seal.
picture of Big J triple whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Sorry about that.
It was a picture
hub seal. This
from
is what I'm
random
pretty much
man.
doing.
The dude looked like he's about my age. Mechanics with MIGTOW in the win.
What's up?
I said mechanics with MIGTOW in the win.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get.
But yeah, what were we talking about?
Just people being emotional.
True.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play a video of all the men I see with skinny boy jeans on. I'm gonna tag this picture in every single last video, like this nigga, this nigga, this nigga. Like,
yeah, I'd rather
and
wear no
the
jeans.
sad part about that, this nigga wasn't even fat. He looked like he was built like a big fat black lady. His knees were damn near touching. His knee is like, you ever see somebody stand and their legs look like they bow in at the
Oh
knees?
yeah, I used to wear those, and they make your lower section. If you're a black person, they make your lower body look like a woman. Like they literally make you like they pop your butt out and stuff.
Well, it's not even that. It made his knees look like they were damn near touching. It made his knee, like his whole entire knee area, the sides of his knee look like they were bowing in. So it looked like if he'd have walked past them and kicked him in the kneecaps, he'd have fell in. He'd have fell over like one of them chairs, like a fold-up chair. What you sir? Hello?
No, I couldn't hear anybody.
Sherm, how's your internet?
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hello.
I was saying that this black dude that I've seen looked like he literally had like his skinny boy jeans. His legs looked like they were bowing inwards, so his knees looked like they were touching. So it looked like his knees were deformed, basically, like he almost had like arthritis.
No, I heard that part.
Oh.
I just like everything just blacked out. Like, dude, my internet is right now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh damn!
I want to see a torque wrench. Aunt your mama's stealing pancakes again. What? I don't even want to know what that is. But I guess we're doing. What are we doing? Are we doing an outro? Or we keep on going. What are we doing?
We can do an outro.
It's up to you. Your show.
I'll try again. We'll try again next Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, let's give these fuckers time enough to. I'm gonna make a complaint about my internet. I sound like a Karen. I want to make a complaint about my internet. What the fuck? I
want to speak to your manager.
I want to speak to your manager. Where's your manager? But like since I've been here, I've had to drop out like 3 times, and like the time is not moving right, and I'm having a lot of issues over here. I don't know why. It's maybe it's Captain Dipshit fucking a DDoS to my to my IP or whatever. I don't know. Oh, I hope that's not the case. But again, this has been happening to me ever since election night. Like ever since election night, my internet's been going this slow, and it's like it is what it is, I guess. But it's like, what the fuck? I thought 5G was supposed to make it move faster, but apparently,
They haven't really rolled out 5G yet. They claim they rolled out 5G.
You know what I was thinking about that too?
It's more or less just 4G LTE plus, basically. All it really is.
If they, I was talking to Win about this. If they create 5G towers, like, don't you think they could create like an airborne computer virus?
They already got airborne computer viruses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they already do.
That shows what I know about it.
Yeah, they already got airborne ones. It'll jump from device to device.
Like from the
via your like if you do the tap thing, the tap to pay thing, or if you do the or if you do anything where you do like the Bluetooth send thing, or if you do anything like I know what Samsung got to tap, what they call it, the tap thing, or was it what's the name of that thing? It's called NFC. NFC, you can literally port a virus into somebody else's phone with NFC.
Wait a minute, why would a hoe call you a psycho and poisonous?
Who? Wait a minute, what?
Billy Goat.
Oh,
because he's a poisonous goat. He's like a chimera. Don't they have scorpion tails? And dragon wings. So I can imagine Billy is good at ghosting. Just dragon wings. Dragon wings, bitch.
No, but I'm gonna find out what's going on with my internet. I'm gonna do try to do another stream tonight to figure this out.
They're probably trying to silence you.
It may be, but it could be StreamYard. It could be.
She said she needs a help. She said I need help, and so I told her to heal me.
Who are we talking about now?
The poisonous scorpion comment. She said I needed help, so I told her to heal me. Exactly what he said to her.
I don't think a poisonous scorpion, especially a female type, is heal you. But if you, hey, I don't know, man.
He's being sarcastic.
Oh,
he told her she was a poisonous. You're a poisonous goat or something like that. So he says. Then she told him that she said he needed help basically. So he told her to heal me.
Well. MIGTOW, what are you doing, sir?
He's fixing his cover. Apparently his cover broke. So he's got to replace his cover.
No.
On his tires, on his one of his wheels.
Sure. Do you have people that are like we're pro Biden, who are like from Mexico, and they're like, they're not gonna build the wall. They're not gonna build the wall.
They're gonna build it.
There's quite a few people who are like still pro Trump actually. Like the Mexicans who live on this side, they don't mind a wall one bit because they don't like the carnage the coyotes bring. But other than that, it's like I haven't seen a wall or a progress of a wall.
Co-pilot Nate. Co-pilot
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're not really. They should though.
They are building one. They started from the other end. That's why.
Trying to sprang out 6G this week, really? 6G?
I believe it.
6G. Wow.
Well, they have the infrastructure to do it. That's just the problem.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with this new?
I was looking at the cities like Metal Ball Studios.
Apparently 6G is safer than 5G. Way safer than 5G.
Nice.
But why?
Yeah, 5G is because
the problem with 5G is this is the reason why China actually got banned. Apparently, China actually had the safer their Huawei boxes that they use for 5G was much safer than the ones that they were trying to put out in the mass public in the Western world. And they realized they were safer, and the people who actually were in competition with them, like this is typically why you found all the dead birds randomly around all over
It's
the damn
because
place.
they live tighter together, right, Tico? Like they like
Well,
the
no, it's
5G
not just
doesn't have
that.
to be as
It's
strong.
not that though. It's more or less the fact that China was Huawei was actually working on this for a very, very long time, whereas everybody else stopped at 4G. Huawei kept on actually progressing in 5G for all intents and purposes. So they were ahead of the curve for this reason because they were always working on it while everybody stayed comfortable. Like all the other phone companies, like your T-Mobiles, your Verizons, and AT&Ts, they all stay stagnant for a while Huawei just kept going. What happened with that is they got so far ahead in the 5G technology that America wanted to play catch up, and they did it. They used let's just say they use less than safe methods to make these 5G towers, basically. So typically, this is the reason why the whole entire thing with the 5G thing is dangerous. For this reason, because they were literally like using microwave waves and stuff like that, and dangerous materials to make these 5G boxes and stuff like that to smack all over the place. And this is why like birds are always dropping out of the sky. Squirrels, we were finding squirrels dead. You were finding like various things. People with problems. People with tumors. So basically, America did a rush job to get these towers out, basically, so they could say that they're number one with the things. Unfortunately, while they were blocking China from doing this, all the other countries decided that they wanted to go with the Chinese ones, and now they're feeling the consequences of the United States because they have safer 5G, and the United States has the dangerous 5G for all intents and purposes. So I think I'm going to say Great Britain went back and just said, give us the Chinese ones because this is ridiculous. We're not liking the safe. We don't really find the safety of these to be too safe and clean because they emit like some type of wave. They emit some serious waves off of them, and the materials that they use to make them are not stable. So what happens with them is like they interact very badly, so they emit waves. So you can make anybody and everything, every living thing in an area sick. Matter of fact, there's been scenes of like downed trees. There's been scenes of like where whole entire forests look like they've been like burned out or radiated out. Basically, there's been a whole lot of shit with these new things. These the new towers that America pretty much been handing out to everybody that they've rushed did so they can catch up with China. But China's been working on 5G for a while and they've already had it. So they already started working on 6G. So they've already rolled out 6G while we're all fighting with them over top of it. We're not going to let you use our 5G. We're not going to use your 5G stuff. Meanwhile, they're working on 6G already and now we're on 6G. So they basically were ahead of us no matter what. No matter how you cut it. So it sucks, but it is what it is. That's basically the whole entire thing with the 5G.
I don't even know exactly how, okay, this is supposed to make electronics and everything go faster.
Supposed to. It was supposed to. You missed Freaky Jersey Tales, by the way, Psychesoap. You missed Freaky Jersey Tales.
Hang around, Psyche.
My fucking internet is moving like we're back in 2006.
Yeah, but the sad part about that is the reason why your internet's not working the way it should is because of the materials and the components that they use to rush out to make their 5G towers and signal converters, basically, that the U.S. pretty much use. So it's like I said, your internet's really like 5G 4+, if that, 5G LTE plus, if that. It's supposed to be 5G, but it's not 5G. It's 4G LTE.
And on top of that shit, what makes it just as bad is that there's too many fucking people on it.
That's some crazy shit, man.
Mm-hmm. And the sad part about that is America did a rush job to catch up with China, and they basically used Chinese practices to basically make it happen. So they end up using less safer shit to make the shit happen.
Now you mentioned something about the waves. Now I've seen something too. Okay, like you'll go out, especially here in America, and there'll be like trees that are towers. So they're actually towers, but they're just trees. And you go to these, like the base of the trees or where they're, you'll see a whole bunch of like, maybe not dead birds, but you will see like dead organisms, like bugs or whatever.
Dead grass. You see dead grass, dead organisms, dead leaves. Matter of fact, there's whole entire trees that got like dead like one side of the whole entire tree line side of the tree's dead, or the whole entire tree look like it's withering away, basically, because of these waves. And the sad part about that, it was a rush job by the United States to make these so they can catch up with China. They literally rushed the whole entire thing. They didn't care what they made it with. All they know is they wanted to catch up with China. That's all they wanted to do. So this is typically why you hear about all these things about 5G being unsafe, all because we wanted all in the fact that we wanted to catch up with China, almighty China, because we didn't want them to be the first ones to have 5G, because we wanted to hinder their whole entire, capabilities. So therefore we did all this shit just for this reason, just so nobody would use their 5G, just so we can roll out our 5G, just so we can destroy people, living things, trees, all this other craziness, and everything else under the sun, just so we can actually admit that we suck at this, just so we can go back and buy Chinese technology, just so we can put it up and actually make it better. So we dumped on China. We dumped on China. Now we're buying from China so we can actually strengthen our infrastructure.
So no, but yeah, like I got confused. Yeah, I was just like I got confused by the whole. We buy China just so we can sell it. Or sell it back to China. It's like, why do they have to make it?
Well, and the sad part about that, we don't even sell it back to China. China sells it to us. The sad part about that is what happened with that is America actually made the 5G infrastructure that you see that is like poisoning people and giving people tumors and killing all the birds and killing half the damn tree population and killing everything around the tree, because they literally turn them into trees. They make them look like trees, but they're really not trees, because you know how people they don't want some big ass tower in their backyard because it kind of lowers the value of their property. We have a big ass tower in your backyard, so they figured out how to make them into trees to do so. So with that, though, I mean, they perfected it when they did it with the 4G LTE. However, they went above and beyond and fucked it up when they made the 5G towers that they made now. So what happens is they use unstable chemicals in those things. And this is typically why you get the dead shit or human beings with like problems or, abnormal growths on them, or dead birds or dead organisms, dead grass, dead trees, dead everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we
basically rushed the job.
The United States basically rushed the job so we can actually say we beat China, so they can't have. We blocked China so we could beat China, so we can be better than China. Basically, that's the best way I can put it to you. We blocked China so we could beat China, so we can be better than China, just so we can say we're better than China. Then come to find out that the shit that we were using wasn't working, so now we got to tear down the shit and buy from China now. So we blocked China to beat China, to say we're better than China, only to buy from China.
And from a historical perspective, they don't want another Sputnik.
Yeah.
See?
Oh yeah, exactly. Like the fact that China has a moon base, we're jealous, so we're just trying to block 5G, or we're just trying to block 6G.
Well, no, they're not blocking 6G. They're trying to block 5G. But the sad part about that, China's been working on this for a while, and while they were working on that, it's basically like a new phone. They already started working on 6G.
Now, why does 6G have less? Like it would seem like less consequences to human beings. Well, I mean, with that, wouldn't it have more of a sensitivity to humans and birds and animals and things like that? Considering the fact that it's like a larger plane for faster speeds.
Well, no. What happened with that is what I was saying. The reason why we had all these problems is because the United States did a rush job on making these prototypes to put them up, and they were unstable. So you were catching all the unstable material that they used in those 5G transmitters, whereas the Chinese ones are actually much safer for human beings than the American ones. We would, like I said, we blocked China so we can catch up to China to be better than China, just so we can say we did it better than China, only to put it out there to all our people and all our allies for it to have negative effects on everybody. So it wasn't Chinese. It wasn't a Chinese 5G doing it to people. It was more so our 5G doing it to people. The Chinese 5G is a lot safer than ours. But the sad part about that, the Chinese was already starting on the 5G. So they've already perfected the 5G, and we're still trying to work out our own 5G basically. This is simply why you got all these phone companies like Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile top off. They got the best 5G networks in the world, and they're still like 4G. They're still on 4G speed. because they had to gut out the whole entire infrastructure to buy from China so they could add it to their infrastructure just so they can actually have that 5G speed. And no, I didn't say they turned them in trees, but the ones that the United States were using and they slapped together out of nowhere. Basically, they probably had the capability of doing so. To be honest with you, they thought it could have petrified people because it literally had growth. It really had people with like gross, like dangerous growth growing off from almost like a cancerous cell type thing.
And yeah, it's perfect. Now they can blame the bad 5G on China and then trigger who? Conservatives.
Yeah, but the sad part about they're not going to trigger conservatives because the government already knows that they fucked up and now they had to buy from China to fix everything for all intents and purposes. They finally let the telecommunications networks buy from China so they can reinforce their infrastructure while they're ripping down all the old shit. But the 6G is much safer for the fact that China's been having 6G still in its infancy. 6G still in its infancy in China, but however, the 5G is actually in its prime in China for the fact that they've had time to perfect this, while everybody else was over here was sitting on 4G LTE for the longest time. That's basically why we got the mess that we got now.
I mean, I think there's going to be like because you know what freaks me out, especially with like this whole Joe Biden shit. He's using the same kind of language that Boris Johnson and Merkel are using. Cold, dark winter, and what's the other one? Buy back better. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know, like what fucking game plan script are these people reading from? It's because it's quite clear. Like I mean I don't know who's for Biden or who's for Trump or whatever, but it's quite clear that this fucking election is the funniest, craziest, goofiest, fraudulent bullshit happened during this election. I don't care if you're for Trump or against him. Also, you could prop up this guy Biden. Really, maybe it's to get to Kamala, but again, they're all saying the same thing. And it's like, what is the idea here with China and Russia? Because at this point, I see this like what Patrice O'Neill said, that they're going to try to get China and Russia to go to war with each other. I don't see how, but it's kind of starting to make sense now. Because in the beginning of our election, 2016 especially, it was Russia. And then it's like, all of a sudden, we're lackeys for China.
Yeah.
It's like,
we've been lackeys for China.
We've been lackeys. No, sad part about that. We haven't been lackeys for them. It's basically it's basically what I say about the whole entire political sphere. We sling mud at each other in the open, but we're back behind stage kissing each other's ass. Basically, that's pretty much how it works. So
it's more accurate to say that we're not lackeys for China, but we're training dummies to China, basically. And more accurately, we're training dummies. Okay.
Oh yeah,
we're not training dummies. How it basically works is. Actually works. No, see how it actually works is like, look, we always talk about how we hate China. China's doing this, China's doing that, China this, China that, Russia this, Russia that, this country this, North Korea that, North Korea this. But behind the scenes, behind closed doors, they're kissing more ass than a Tulsi.
I've asked this before.
We're just big J USA. That's what I was talking about when it comes to like people talking about the border wall. They're like, oh, so many people want to come into America. I'm like, show me who wants to come into America. Like, look right across the border. All the Mexican cities, they all like super clean, super nice. And then you look on our side, and it's like the big cities are all like really dirty and like poor. It's like, who wants to come over here? It's like, and then they're like, oh, the liberals or the Democrats are going to capitalize on the free labor or the immigrant labor. Like, where are the jobs? What jobs? What nightlife? What anything? What growing population are you gonna Are you gonna like need all the jobs to support? Because like the black population's shrinking, the white population's shrinking, Asian population's growing, the Latin population's growing.
It's the people that import from places that are currently in the Civil War. I mean, they start civil. I think, to be honest, I mean, this is a theory, only a theory, but they start civil wars in order to get people, to come over. This is just a theory. I mean, it's just a theory. They start these civil wars. They start these civil wars with these people in order to get them to come over.
Well, the sad part about that, the best way to get immigrants is to stabilize a country. If you destabilize a country, then people are willing to go anywhere, especially if the bombs are falling around them. So they're willing to take anybody that's willing to take them for all intents and purposes. So that's the best way to get immigrants, because no immigrants are really coming. So typically, when you see immigrants coming, they're usually coming from countries that are amidst the Civil War, or bombs are always dropping around them on a regular basis. That's technically where we get.
Yeah,
that's technically
China
where we get all our,
or Russia.
That's certainly where we get all our immigrants from nowadays. We don't really get them from Central South America. Most of our immigrants come from Africa, the Middle East,
Syria.
Asia.
Yeah.
So that's where all our immigrants are coming from nowadays. And hell, we even got Canadian immigrants that's overstaying our boundary. We also got European immigrants that are overstaying our boundaries. So it's one of those things where it's like, we're not getting that many Latinos anymore. We're getting more of other people than we are Latinos anymore. And for the record, before I go on, before all you dumb motherfuckers get on there, especially you dumb niggers over there on that one side of the manosphere, Puerto Ricans are American. Shut the fuck up, suck my dick.
And then, like I said, there's like stabilize the country.
Who said that Puerto Ricans are not Americans?
There's a bunch of dumb niggas that don't think Puerto Ricans are American. I'm not even gonna get into that.
They are.
Yeah, no.
Not only are they a territory, but they are officially a part of America.
Yeah, but there's a lot of niggas that don't know this. There's also a lot of white people that don't know this either.
So is Guam too. I think a few other places.
Yeah,
Guam, the Virgin Islands.
Now, the representatives of those territories and commonwealths, which Puerto Rico is, they only have a half of a vote. It's kind of like a half of a penny. You know what I'm saying? It's just a half of a vote when it comes to Congress. That's why sometimes delegates from there come on over.
Actually, no, their vote doesn't count. Their vote all goes.
They don't count at all. You're right. They don't
like
count
they go to
all.
DC. The person that's in charge of DC
to talk.
Yeah, no, the person who's in charge of DC is in charge of all the commonwealths. The sad part about that, DC hasn't even have any voting rights in a House or Senate or anything like that. So DC is basically a puppet, a prop for all the commonwealths and all the territories to basically be able to talk through, and they really don't have a representative. So it's like a hollow representative for them.
Liberty Theater. Right. Yeah, dude, I think that the entitlement too is crazy because you'll see a lot of people, they don't really want to, they're like very territorial over certain, you can't, like Costa Rica's not a country, or not, Puerto Rico's not a part of the U.S., Guam's not a part of the U.S., and they'll also say things like,
before you continue, yeah,
the crazy
you'll say stupid shit like this. Wasn't Costa Rica a part of the U.S.? No, nigga. It's not. It's his own country. Are you sure it's not a part of the U.S.? I am pretty sure it's not a part of the U.S. You dumb fuck.
It's called basic geography. It's called basic geography.
Then my other favorite one from American is, isn't that an island? No, it's not an island. It is not a fucking island.
I can reassure you that Puerto Rico is closely watched by the United States government on a routine basis. Like, they don't take that much investment in a place like that unless it was a part of us. I can reassure you, as a military veteran, Puerto Rico is a part of the United States, so is Guam. We even have bases there, and we do a lot of business there, not only on the diplomat side, but also on the military side as well, because we got to train people up, and then in turns we get to use their terrain for a lot of training as well, because Vietnam and things like that, and other variations of training too. So
yeah, all those entitled people are like primed for Chinese censorship too. And like if you look at the European people that come over like to university, or not, it's called college here, but like you ask, like they are all studying for those those all like
It's actually
doctors,
called university.
psychologists.
College is basically a title that they give a school if they don't have as many students as a university. Basically, based on the amount of students you have, you can transition from being a college to a university based on the amount of students that you have. That's pretty much how it works. So it's a university once they hit a certain number of students as a university. If they stay below that certain number, if they stay below that certain number, it's a college.
Well, it's like these days, like kind of liberal Europeans or liberal international students, they go to like these small colleges for the programs to be like professionals or something in a career that they have back home. And it's like, why are you coming to America to get a job back home? And it goes back to this whole like entitlement thing. It's like they want to like live the American experience that it's just so hollow. It doesn't make any sense. And then not to mention you have affirmative action people there who are like window dressing for school, make it look nice and cool. And then the European people who come to America, they get like this nice little melting pot in their schools. So then they never even have to grow at all. Everything is just brought to them and catered to them. That's like what Chinese censorship is too. That's why they try to block out all these people out of the movie posters, and they don't want us to show certain things because they just want to crack down on anybody who's trying to think freely.
Here's my problem with the whole entire thing when they talk about Chinese censorship and black people. The funny thing I've always found funny about that is we always talk about how Chinese people hate black people, but some of their biggest stars over there on their normal TV shows, on their daily TV shows, are black people.
I got another 2 words also, Tico. Step on Marbury.
That too, yeah. But
That's
typically,
like
the sad part about that is they literally have TV shows, like morning TV shows, like we have like regular daily shows or game shows, like where we have our
like the one with Michael Strahan.
Let's make a deal, Monty Hall, and let's make a deal, all that stuff. They literally have black people running those shows in China, and like they'll have a black person as a co-host on some of those shows, like the Michael Strahan and Kelly Ripa show. Basically, they have their own version at it over there with a black guy and an Asian woman, basically. And it's the funniest shit in the world. How I always talk about, always hear, well, China's racist and they don't like black people. Most of their major TV people are black.
And
the movie stars might be white. I mean, might be Chinese, but their daytime TV is black. And,
They just don't like those other black people, those dirty ones, the ones that don't have a job and don't do anything, laying around, being all lazy all day. Those black people, we don't like those ones.
Because the sad part about that, believe it or not, there are a lot of African Americans who are now living in China and living their best life.
No, I mean, who the fuck is to say what's going on over in China? I mean,
well, I know that because I pretty much traveled with this one dude who travels around the world too. One master teacher, and a few other black people that literally travel around the world. Matter of fact, I travel with Black in China, or Black in China TV, or Black in Japan TV, basically. And we typically always make series about various places that we go and our experiences that we've actually had since we've been somewhere. And the guy from Cuba, the one black guy I went to Mexico, and the one black guy I went to Colombia sometimes meets up with us and we talk about it.
It's just
we talk about our experiences all over the world.
What was the deal with the Star Wars poster?
The deal with the Star Wars poster was blown out of proportion on purpose.
Like I said, blame China, right? Like that's always the consistent thing. Blame China.
Basically, blame China type thing.
China.
It's one of those things that got blown out of proportion. It's not the fact that they didn't like the Finn character. It's more or less the fact that they didn't like what Finn said. The Finn character, the person who played Finn said. So they basically took his ass off the coaster because he said some dumb shit. It would be no different if I started an American movie and I was dumping on the president, I was dumping on the street, I was dumping on the House of Representatives. They're probably going to take my black ass off the poster too.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So if you
don't call them Winnie the Pooh kids, otherwise they'll treat you like one of those dirty black people.
Yeah, that's definitely what you're going to treat it like. Because the sad part about that, every single time I went to China, I've never had any problems with Chinese people. Now, I will say this: when it comes to the Orient, they do get curious because they don't really see very many black people. And even though with all the black people that live there's a lot of Chinese people that never run into the other black people there. So typically what you'll get is you'll get Chinese people that's never seen a black person and they want to touch your hair like a white person that's never seen a black person does. So you'll get Chinese people that want to touch your hair, or they'll want to feel your skin, or they'll want to feel your muscles and shit like that, or because they like hip hop music, they'll ask you to act gangster, or, shit like that for all intents and purposes. So it's one of those things where it's like a big curiosity with them. They don't.
Because I was gonna say during the 70s and 80s, like a lot, especially like a lot of black guys from New York used to that's what they were raised on. A lot of kung fu movies from China, and then you would look at a movie like Rush Hour, and you think that was a cultural phenomenon. That movie.
No, it really wasn't because they've been
So what's up with all the tension, especially lately, that's been built up between China and I guess like certain black individuals. I'm not even sure if it's Africans or if it's just straight up black people from America. Because I don't know if you guys remember that one story from who the fuck is flushing the toilet bowl full of top ramen down the toilet? What's going on there?
Serious. When does that you?
Sorry, guys, that was me.
It would be you.
Psychesoap.
But you remember that?
Psychesoap.
What's that guy's name? T.Y. Lawson.
Yeah, something like
the
that.
The guy
Yeah.
with the basketball team, and he got in trouble for I guess going to was it a brothel or something, and having one of those Asian nutties twisting all over him, and he got in trouble for that. And some people will point at that, and you see, that's an example. And like maybe that's something else. Maybe
there was something in his contract. There was something in his contract where, because they believe so wholeheartedly in the whole entire thing, where you shouldn't be doing anything. You remember, how they say if you don't have sex before, like you play the game or you wrestle or you box, basically, you have all your energy to box, and it gives you a better edge in a boxing ring. The Chinese believe the same damn thing when it comes to shit like that.
That's ridiculous, but it is what it is.
So that got blown out of proportion too. I mean, don't get me wrong; they do have their moments, but they're not racist against black people.
Well, that's why I would say that it got blown out of proportion, because it's ridiculous to think that, because in some cases you got guys who fight better, after they just got through having sex, like a Floyd Mayweather or something like that. But I think it's one of those. It's just blown out of proportion kind of things, and it's like.
I mean, don't get me wrong; they do, like I said, they do have their moments with Africans, but typically, it typically gets earned out by any means necessary, and it's one of those things where it's like we always see this is what they're doing to these people. Well, do you know the full story behind it? No. Well, we know that they're doing this to these people. Okay, somebody just shut up, go do some investigation, and stop doing a half-assgation, and actually figure out what the fuck's really going on.
And that is a fact that Seeker R is bringing up there. I wouldn't say Hitler rolled out the red carpet for just Jesse Owens, but after watching Jesse Owens, Hitler had a tremendous amount of respect for him, not for any other reason other than he was a very good Olympian.
Well, no, because the sad part about that, Hitler did not roll out the red carpet for Jesse Owens.
No, he did not.
When Jesse Owens actually won, and he beat out the thing, and normally the president or somebody, the person in power of that country, basically would come out and shake their hand. Because Jesse Owens was black, he did not shake that person. He did not shake Jesse Owens' hand. He always left early or had something to attend to when it came to Jesse Owens. And the sad part about that is it wasn't until the end of the actual Olympic Games where they almost had to meet each other, and they ended up not meeting because he had something else to do. And his right-hand man, I think it was Heinrich Himmler, actually is the one who actually gave him the actual seeds, the tree seeds, basically. So it was never Hitler that actually met him.
It was the German people who loved Jesse Owens, and where Jesse Owens would say, "The people here treat me better than the people back at home." Yeah. That much is true, but overall, Hitler was not a big fan of the blacks. I can tell you that right now.
Here's the thing that people always neglect to mention about the blacks. When Nazis first got into power, when they were sweeping up Jewish people and putting them in the trains and just snatching people up. What they actually did with the black people was just murder them because they seen them as threatening or as a big threat if they didn't put them down automatically. So all the black people in and around Germany was all kill on spot basically. So any and all black people near and around Germany were on site basically. So if you see one, shoot them on site. In the story, we're not going to ask no questions. We don't want to deal with that problem because they were seen as that. Black people were seen as that being that dangerous to German people basically for that reason. So they put them down. Unlike the Jewish people, where they put them in concentration camps. Now, I'm not saying what they did to black people was more horrific what they did to them, but it's more or less the fact I'm actually trying to paint a picture of how they actually viewed black people in Germany versus how they actually viewed Jewish people in Germany. Jewish people, we can round up all 1 million of those, put them in there. They're not that threatening. But a couple thousand black people, we need to put them down.
Shoot them niggas quickly.
Yeah. Because they're going to be a problem if we don't put them down, basically. We can't be dealing with Jewish people and black people because the black people might get the Jewish people to uprise against us.
No.
Because black people have this history in doing so. So
don't throw them in cages. Trust me, they're familiar with those. They know how to escape. No, they'll round up the Jews and the blacks and the Jews working together is our worst fear. Can't have that happen.
Yeah, because the sad part about that is at the end of the day,
they'll create the hip hop industry.
And the sad part about that is like at the end of the day, it's like because this is one thing I can say about Germany. I'm not praising Germany, but this is one thing I can say about Germany. Germany knew the full history of slavery. So typically, when you deal with a bunch of slaves, when you read about stories where niggas overthrew a whole entire ship with people with guns several times, or niggas overtook an island several times, or niggas overtook 2 islands several times, or niggas fought Great Britain to a standstill, you typically don't want to deal with niggas, actually. So when you see a nigga, you want to shoot a nigga, basically, if you were in Germany about that time, Nazi Germany. So typically, black people didn't get the same. Black people didn't even get a chance to actually go to the gas chambers for the fact that they were scared. They were feared for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder what's going to happen to the blacks here when shit starts going down. You think they're going to, oh, black man, you're so gentle. Like, look how they treat black men now. You know, like, again, if all the black men out there who didn't obey and serve your black queen, then you were basically fucking ostracized this election. And they still want to come after you.
Seeker, the reason why the SS was so multinational because they realized how they were actually picking people out of the lineup between this is a Jew and this is a Nazi. I mean, this is an Aryan basically. Was starting to not really go too well because you're starting to kill a lot of German people in that mix too because a lot of them had the same noses. So typically, what happened with that is basically they stopped that so they can actually integrate them in. And in all technicality, if you want to get technical, the person who's actually preaching against Jewish people was actually half Jewish. So, yeah. Like, let that sink in. Like, the person literally, like, rounding up the Jews or telling people to round up the Jews was literally half Jewish. So, there's a reason why there was multinational because they realized the way they were trying to pick out who's Jewish and who's Aryan was starting to not really pan out quite properly. So they end up just integrating a lot of people into the damn army after a while for this reason. Plus, they started taking casualties. And the sad part about that, well, no, because he didn't write that. Himmler wrote that letter. I know that for sure. Hitler never wrote that letter to Jesse Owens. Just like he never gave Jesse Owens he never shook Jesse Owens' hand. It was Himmler that actually shook Jesse Owens' hand. And he was the one who gave him the seeds too. Because he didn't like Jesse Owens, nor did he stick around to talk to Jesse Owens, nor did he care too much about Jesse Owens. Because if you're trying to preach, because here's the problem with that thing. If you're saying that the Aryan nation is the most powerful, the Aryan race is the most powerful race, you got this nigga running a 440 on your ass. It's very hard to convince people that you're still powerful while you're trying to explain away this nigga that just beat you in like several different track and field events, basically. So every time when Jesse Owens won, the people of Germany loved him, but Hitler always disappeared after that race was over.
How did we get here?
I have no clue. That's not fake history. That's not fake history, Seeker. Trust me. I know. I don't read the McGraw-Hill book clubs. I actually do some actual research, and I've actually dug up shit and actually do my actual research online and in actual libraries and read various journals of actual people. So I don't do McGraw-Hill book history stuff. I actually read journals of actual German people who actually do this shit.
I can tell you how we got here. Probably some dumb motherfucker in the comment section.
I knew Dwayne was going to say that.
Who's that?
I mean, I wasn't here the whole damn time, and I can tell you how we got here.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, no, he didn't roll out the red carpet for Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens didn't get a red carpet. Just like the Jewish people didn't, because if that was the case, the Jewish people would have got a red carpet. Matter of fact, he went as far as to block the Jewish runners from racing in the was it the 4x4 relay race? Basically, he blocked the Jewish runners from running in a relay race. He literally blocked the Jewish runners from running a relay race. Then they put Jesse Owens and another black person with two white people in a relay race. And something apparently happened to the one black person. And so they had to replace him with another person. And then on top of that, something that people actually don't know, Jesse Owens actually had to fill in for a Jewish rower during that Olympic Games too. So Jesse Owens actually had to do a couple events in the Olympic Games that he normally wouldn't do in his normal life. So he actually was on a row team too, the American row team, because they blocked the Jewish rower on a row team from actually participating, and he ended up participating in a row team, and he ended up giving that rower that they kicked out or banned from there his actual medal for that competition.
Yeah, I have no idea about the personal letters about Hitler being sympathetic or anything toward Jesse Owens. I mean, I'm not familiar. I'm not saying he didn't, but I'm not familiar with it. I haven't studied that part of it. All I know is that it was very strange to see, you know, this black man basically dominating during the basically the height of neo-Nazi time, neo-Nazi occupied Germany. You know, because it was Hitler who hosted that year's Olympics. And it's just crazy to know that was the story that was laid out. Like, you go watch movies like Inglourious Bastards, or like there's another movie that depicts it a little bit. But yeah, it's a kind of a nail on the hammer kind of thing.
Yeah.
I know they made a lot of black jokes. I know that for a fucking fact.
No, they did. They did make a lot of black jokes.
They made a lot of black jokes.
He did make a shit ton of black jokes. Matter of fact, that's what happened to the one runner that was supposed to run the relay race. They apparently got to him emotionally and he quit.
Oh, Psychesoap.
Yeah, he's making what, chicken or burgers on that damn thing.
He's got fish on there.
They got everything on that damn thing.
Hey Tico, guess what I just had? Hey, guess what I'm drinking? I just had some tacos.
So?
And I had some root beer.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We were starting this war again, really?
Well, before we start this war, I'm gonna go ahead and say my goodbyes. I gotta go.
You got fish, you got chicken, that's steak, pork chops.
Yeah, fish and chops, man.
I gotta get out of here.
What happened to the corn on that grill?
You know, yeah, they didn't bought it up. I'm going through a corn shortage, man. Shit. Ooh-wee.
I have 2 testicles and I'm left-handed. Your point, Billy, to go.
Okay, whatever.
I I have 2 testicles and I'm left-handed.
Yeah, didn't the one before him and that led the effort in World War I have an ailment too? Wilhelm Kaiser had a fucking
Apparently Hitler's just from syphilis. That's why he had one ball. It's from syphilis.
Yeah.
And he apparently had a history of jizzling fucking bull cum. Like there's this one picture with him, and everyone thought he was doing cocaine. No, that's bull semen.
Apparently, it makes you strong, according to the Nazi reading.
Yeah, the bull used to, do his thing in his mouth so much so that it came out of his nose.
I didn't hear that part of it. I didn't hear that part of it, but I heard that he did, I heard that he did eat bull testicles, and he did do stuff with the semen that he used to base it in the semen basically and cook it and eat it basically. I've heard he also ate it raw as well.
I learned that from Joe Rogan's podcast. That's what I heard. Okay, so
Joe Rogan's podcast. Alex Jones was in that podcast.
No, I don't think he was. I think he was talking to I forget who he's talking to, but it's crazy to think that that's what some of these fucking crazies did. Like Hitler was on all kinds of drugs and shit like that. He was on. He was on. I mean, like he was on all kinds of drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, big shop seeker. Yeah, this pretty much is a spread. This gonna have to, help me eat good for a week, I guess. I don't know. Shit.
For a week.
Manly loves vegetarian. That's a serious meal prep. That looked like 3 weeks on that damn grill. Talk about a week.
It look like you about to start a whole keto diet.
I'm serious. Y'all know Psychesoap skinny as hell. Come on now.
But can eat more than the offensive line of the Cowboys or some shit. I don't know.
He's skinnier than wind. Matter of fact, if a big gust of wind came, he'd have to hold on to something so his ass won't blow away.
Yeah, you should be winning. Maybe Psychesoap should be winning.
Maybe not. Oh man. And for those that are there you go. The grill cam.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and close out of here. I gotta go. This has been Tru Sherm. You can find me on the Tru Sherm channel. I'm gonna be doing more mini Sherms, more Sherminations, and of course we'll be back here next week. I don't know if you guys are gonna continue on without me, but I gotta go turn in cable equipment.
I'm gonna mash out too, bro. I'm gonna
all
mash
kinds
out
of
too.
stuff. So,
Yeah, we're all bailing out.
Yeah, if you guys want to do your outros, go ahead, do them. But this has been Tru Sherm. Thank you guys for showing up, and hope to see you guys next week. Peace out.
And for me, here's my outro, brother. I'm on the grill. I'm gonna eat up stuff on the grill. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, check me out. No, but real shit, though. Have been slacking on the content myself lately. But, yeah, man, over the past 2 weeks, and also with the help of this damn election, I got plenty to go. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, too, man. Veterans Day is coming up. So, brothers, if you do see a veteran, do help him or her out. All right? And I got a new fucking catchphrase. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this out here to y'all. I was gonna wait until another video. Fuck it. It's the same shit, but a little different. All right? Check it out. We are all one big brother, all belong to one father. You tread on one, you hurt yourself. And that, to me, is brotherhood. I'm out, fellas. I'm going to eat some of this well. You know what I'm saying? This is the shit right here, man. God damn. Can y'all see this shit? Can y'all see this motherfucking shit right there? I know you want that fish. Hey, yo. That one's for Tico. That one. Okay, that one's for Yam. All right, this one. That one's for Wind. And the rest of this shit is for me. I can get down. God damn it, I'm hungry.
Shit. I know that's right.
Yep.
Down.
All right, when you want to go next?
Yep. This is MIGTOW to win. You know, the person of the shenanigans. You gotta always have the shenanigans on the live stream.
No, this is good.
And yeah, it's pretty much MIGTOW to win. Let that shit sink in. Don't do nothing that I do. Unless you absolutely have to. Signing off.
What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Pussy.
Yam, you go. Yam? Yam.
Are you asleep?
Hello, motherfucker.
Yam.
Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Baron Yum. Baron Yum. Wake your ass up! Oh yeah, I forgot. Today's 10 November. It's the Marine Corps' birthday.
True story.
So if you just so happen to come across the Marine and you actually know he's a Marine, tell the motherfuckers a happy birthday.
Facts. I think Yam went to sleep.
I think he went to sleep too. I think we should leave his ass on the fucking panel by himself.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry, I will. He'll be here by himself when the light. I'll turn the lights out and leave him in here. Yam. Yam.
This is Baron. Yeah, this is Baron Yam.
You hear?
Hello, motherfucker.
AKA Mr. Mr. If your girl talk to me, I will try to hit on her. AKA I'm trying to get with Cartel Princess. AKA two girls that hit on me and I said hi.
AKA Playboy.
AKA Playboy.
Do your outro, Yam.
He's sweet.
Yam.
That dude's sweet.
No, he didn't. He actually said yeah. Yam. Yam. Yam.
Uproot yourself and hit and do your outro.
Anywho's, this is Tico, Tren. Y'all have a blessed day. This is my second live stream today. I'm taking my black ass to bed. I got a live stream tomorrow. Y'all be blessed. Have a good one. Treat yourselves like milk to dumb, but spoil yourselves. And always better yourselves and always improve upon yourselves and always make yourself the best version of yourselves. And I'm going to play the Indian woman for y'all because I know a lot of y'all were mad that I didn't play the Indian woman last time. So I'm going to play her for y'all real quick. Then I'm going to play y'all other favorite one.
This video is for mature audiences. If you're watching this and you're underage, fuck you, fuck your face and fuck your day. This video is for mature audiences. If you're watching this and you're underage, fuck you, fuck your parent and fuck your day. This video is for mature audiences. If you're watching this and you're underage, you have shitty parents or parent and should be shit slapped. This video is for mature audiences. If you're watching this and you're underage, you have shitty parents or parent and they should be sterilized.
Hello, motherfucker.
All right, see y'all. Have a good one. Be blessed. And have fun. And live long and get your party on. Later.